Alright.
Give me 1 second. Does anybody else need a talent change thing in the back? Is everybody good? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh no, you're good, man.
So,
Yeah, I'm good now.
okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good start, Bob. Good start.
Lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Silverus, be gone from my gaze! There is no power I cannot
Oh, jeez.
defile.
Hulk should be spawning soon. Yep, Hulk. 1 second.
I have 2 widgets on my screen.
Beam, beam, beam.
What? Back in, careful.
We have another binding shot. Make sure we're not stunning or doing any CC on the Hulk. So
Down.
Res it if you can. I got you.
Are we still lusting for practice?
No, no. I mean, if we have trouble tonight, we will, but we kind of do need to like learn how to do the phase without it.
Yep.
At this
Yeah, we can less than phase 2 or something. Hawking 2.
Get on Hulk. Dean. First of the night, war man.
Thought I'd make it through in time.
Focus that Hulk a little harder. We got to do more on the second one. It's a lot less cooldowns than the first.
That's why I wanted to make it through in time.
You got.
So we push right after this.
Yeah, this should be over by now.
Break that
ending
crushing depths real quick.
Where the
We can stack the bosses again. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I looked at the wrong view.
Watch
this
the
is
back
too
end.
late, but yeah.
Did we? Yeah, if that back and went out. that's
You
probably
literally
a problem, but
push
stack
right.
up.
Yeah.
You gotta stack clean the guys. I'm not seeing.
I'm not seeing it either.
didn't work.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just like that was
the
pretty cool.
sender didn't send me any.
It's on the left side of the big package.
Oh, we let it orb go.
Which one's the standalone Silk Orb?
I don't think it'll be more.
I
clear once
lived.
we,
And now I'm gonna
I think
die.
we gotta figure out why it didn't show up, and yeah, it would have been in the call out. So here, I'll open up the weak card. Hold out there. This
It's
week.
a sub
I'm looking for it.
package, like Halcyon Decree receiver thing.
It's, yeah. Halcyon Decree receiver is what you need. Does everybody have that?
I'll put it in.
It is part of the big package, but you can
Yeah, it's
move
part
it
of the
thing.
separately if you want to, or move it in the in the package. to
I
different
just
locations.
I didn't see it at all though.
It's on the left side.
Part of the- It just didn't work. Dude, we should have
Oh.
it.
What did you call it? Oh, there it is.
Might have to reload.
It's the
Sometimes
first
yes.
one in the list.
The description does say you have to like reload sometimes to make it behave well. I don't know.
So fine
Yeah, I
for
remember
me, but
the
there's so
first
much
time we
shit on the
downloaded.
screen.
It was like the first bullet didn't work and the second bullet cut on.
Well, yeah, that I reloaded before that second pull and relogged, and that seemed to
I didn't reload after I downloaded it, and it just magically started working second pull.
Yeah, it just says the the assigner, the person with the assigner aura. Sometimes it's just the only one that needs to reload. So I don't know. I'm gonna try that. Everyone else just do this.
Who has the SI?
It's me.
Me.
Let's try a quick reload or relog even to see if that helps it. Help me a lot.
Alright, try it again.
See if it works.
Yeah, you want to push right after that soak. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, so what I thought we were gonna do we have soaks for that first area thing, the 5 ranged? Do we have that?
I was asking you.
Assigned?
We had that.
We can assign
Well,
that.
I'm
yeah,
apparently one of the people assigned to soak.
No, it's ranged, isn't it?
It's apparently a manually picked list, and I'm definitely in it because I'm getting the.
Okay, so where is
Hold
the... Okay.
we gotta exclude some people from the list.
Oh, we're down Wormont. Wait.
I died after soaking, so.
Hold on.
Each one of those marks are on an orb. Because we don't have extra marks to go around.
One second.
Yeah, I got the one up here. On triangle. Or near it.
Try this. I changed something in the soak order.
I think you're talking about the runes.
Mm-hmm. So, Xanis, Palpatine, Serena, Yeska, Buddha, and Glyph. You guys should all be... Actually, let me, Glyph, I'm gonna take you out of... I just want to see.
I assume we're soaking 4 times when asked, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the... Never mind. I
Yes,
was thinking
4
something
stacks.
else.
So, Xanis, Palpatine, Serena, Yeska, and Buddha. You should get a notification to soak 4 stacks in C1. Let me know if it doesn't work. What was I gonna say? I reloaded for the weak aura. Let's see if it worked.
Everyone else should just do the same to be safe. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use the widget to see which one needs soaked. It'll tell you like the number of soaks, like the number of ticks left on it or whatever. It'll be like 20 or whatever. So, you should be able to like soak it down like that. You should be able to see.
Or assign us a certain one to soak, or
It should tell you.
You get a weak aura, a square with either red or green in it. When it's red, it's got a number counting down to when you're supposed to soak. When it's green,
Alright, let's boogie. Let's see if it works.
apparently Cliff says it's orange.
Yeah, you should have been in the last one, but we're only going to use 5. Oh, so for the phase, I thought that we were going to DPS the bosses to 15%. Let the second set of orbs, second Hulk spawn, and soak the second set of orbs, and then push before the charged spear. Is that what you were thinking, Mike?
That's what we're supposed to do, yeah. I mean, we were...
Yeah.
We were like ahead
we were
enough
pretty
on
close
damage
to
to
that.
even hold. Like we were a little behind, so there was like no need to hold anything yet.
I think they said the gist of it was
Alright.
don't phase when there's a charged spear. Like if you can't beat the charged spear, you're supposed to try to push it before that.
It doesn't
So you don't have
really
anything
seem to
going on.
matter that much, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it's
But I
definitely
mean, we
something we could
shouldn't-
probably.
No, it's
I mean,
yeah,
maybe there's something to it that we're not like aware of, like a reason.
I think
why.
you
Yeah,
don't
I
want to get it in the wrong phase, is what I understood. Maybe I misunderstood that.
We can just soak. We can just push it right after. I mean, we were pretty much on pace to push right after that soak.
We were like 7 seconds behind. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like if people didn't die, we would have pushed it easily. We might have had to stop even. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's just pull.
Is Wendy here? She was
Oh,
away
jeez,
for
yeah. I'm sorry. She said she's getting a band-aid. I thought she was back.
Okay.
She might be having trouble finding one. She has a cut in her finger, just making it annoying to play right now. take some gold from you, longer.
What?
No, I'm gonna take the Gazi first. Oh, dude, you just want to lose. Look how low you're going. You're like trying to get it over.
Oh,
Oh, dude. I do all the work. I take us to the finish line, and then I gotta fucking deal with it.
Only one roll ever matters with those. Unless you're extremely unlucky and somehow roll 1 out of 20.
Yeah,
Fucker.
how could that ever happen? What are the odds of that happening?
Alright, now you gotta go mind control and duel me for your gold, guys. Gotta earn it the hard way. But really, I can't find you. Where are you? It's not letting me open trade. Wendy's back, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Are you ready, Wendy?
I think we're all.
Okay.
Another. Oh, well, never mind. Ignore that. We're gone.
Ready notification.
Oh,
5,
better be ready,
4,
man.
3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
Gotta blow that second Hulk up a little.
For one another, yet their gaze incurs
I don't know what the fuck just happened there. That was weird.
There is no power I cannot defy.
Hulk spawning soon. 5 seconds.
For we supposed to be
Beam.
soaking now that the big sword.
When does this thing tell us to soak?
I was looking for
It's
the
time based.
soak.
It is? Okay. Oh, I just didn't know.
green.
It's time based.
Break that bubble. Rick. Res Wendy. Soak orbs. We have one in the middle that's not soaked. Gotta be quicker about that, man.
Top myth. Here I am.
Second
Hulk
Hulk
and
spawn. Switch to Hulk.
Back in.
Beam. It's binding. Burn it.
Charge spear in 4.
It's better than luck. It's perfect. They didn't get a cut.
Top myth.
We want to just be pushing now. We're a little behind. Watch.
Yeah, just don't stop.
Savannah needs a little help. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have res. Let's just do this decree. Stack up on Skull. Everybody on Skull, quick. You gotta be quick. You need to be here before the decrees are signed. Alright, it's working now for me. Someone else should be stacking Star with me, I believe. Someone else gonna stack Star?
Yeah,
We're dead.
Yeah, that'd be. It's. Oh, I gotta fix this thing. It's not displaying.
Sure.
Yeah.
The lap.
We're gonna also miss a few because we're dead, so that's gonna always be a problem. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. At least it's working. It worked for me. If it didn't work for you, you need to try reloading. And
Yeah,
make sure you go to the individual aura and you're in the family package, and make sure you're seeing where it's supposed to be on your screen specifically. It's just like an empty box. There's no like sample text that'll show up. It's just an empty box. That's where you move. Just move it to where you want to see it, and then look for it next poll. Because it might be somewhere on your screen you're not expecting to see it. Let's just wait.
No.
Well, the empty box is in the middle for me, but it showed up on the left-hand side of my screen, like all the
Yeah.
way over.
Oh, that's
Mine did
interesting.
too.
So that's why I saw it eventually when you said, "Hey, who's on star?" I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, my empty box was on the far left for me, so I don't know, maybe that's just some weird, tiny little... No big deal though. We'll figure that out. Let's just use the first half of this night to sort out all these little details, guys. This is what we need to do first.
It's the soak receive one, right?
Yeah, the health, yeah.
What's the question about the weak R?
No, just asking which is the one for the soaks, the decrees
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. You should be
I'm just
getting one at
moving it
45
'cause it
seconds
was-
after P1 starts is when you should be soaking.
Yeah, it was just like
It's staggered.
off, like way off on my screen, so like, it was really awkward. Where
So
if
do
I-
you set it? I'm sorry. Do you set it on yourself?
I have a send. No, I have a send weak aura
Okay.
that tells you when to. Like I program it. Like there's a list in here. Only one person needs to have it, and I've programmed it for the soaks.
Okay. I just saw the square though, and it was all the way to the left. That's all. And I
You can
wasn't
move
supposed
it wherever
to.
you wish.
You want it?
Okay.
Yeah, me
grab
too.
it and
By the
drag
time
it.
I found it, I died to a.
You just have to expand the package. Find it in your weak aura, expand the package, and then just like click that individual weak
Click and
aura.
grab it.
Oh, I know. Okay. I know. I was thinking something totally different.
Oh,
Never mind.
sure.
I thought you were
You
supposed
thought
to
you
put it
had
on
to
your.
put it in? No.
Yeah,
No. It'll do it for you. You just have it where you can see it.
Awesome.
There's the one called soak receive.
I'm dumb and
I
forgot to turn on locks, by the way.
Well,
But,
the decree is Halcyon decree receiver. But maybe we're not talking about that. The decree is Halcyon decree receiver. That's the one you need to know where it's at on your screen. If you're looking for the
Yeah, the Ascend
That's the
decree
one I'm looking
receiver
for.
and the
soak
soak
receive is the other one. That's her.
That's the soaking.
Yeah, that's the soak reminder.
Or that's the one that she was talking about. I think.
Oh, well, yeah, I thought the decree one was the one we had trouble. Or maybe we couldn't see either. Well, a few people couldn't see the decree. So were most people able to see it though?
When
Yeah,
you
it
get
looked like it.
don't move and solo, where are we supposed to go?
You're either back left or back. So
So you're just going
yeah,
behind.
it's kind of like
the-
it's like a Mickey Mouse from Skull. A few people
Yeah,
are gonna be told. Yeah, a few people are told to go forward, and then one
It's
person will be
alright,
told to go
it's
back left.
forward.
Yeah, one person will be told to go back right. No, forward is
right here, right?
Solo forward is stack and don't move.
Yeah.
The solo don't move are the ones that are going to go to the back left and the back right, and that's looking to the middle of. If we're looking at the middle of the room right now, it's back left.
Probably it does say which spot you're taking, right? It does say back left.
Yeah, it says back left or back right. If you didn't say that, then there's a problem with your weak aura that you should try to figure out these next few pulls.
This is forward where I'm at, correct?
Yes, you're
Because
on
that's where
forward.
it was when I died. Okay.
Well,
But
you-
maybe,
that's a
maybe,
little
maybe not
too
quite
far.
that far ahead. You need to still stay inside that ring. Like the whole point is all three people, forward, back left, and back right, need to stay within the ring that spawns.
Oh, gotcha.
Go look in the
Okay.
weak aura's channel. There's a diagram.
You each got your own ring, but the fact that we're stacking all on each other means all the rings are spawning on the same spot. That's like the whole point of the stack strat. We're baiting it all to the same.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the diagram now, and I thought that's where I was supposed to be. So.
You might have just
Alright.
been like 1 inch out of the circle, so you were building
Gotcha.
stacks, perhaps. Or maybe the person who was supposed to be standing on you wasn't with you. Because
Yeah,
the
there was
person
no
who-
one even
you're
near me.
supposed- Yeah, you're supposed. We had people dead, so we're going to be missing the crease when
Gotcha.
people are dead. So like the person dead might have just been the one who would have been assigned to stand with you, and so you
Yeah,
would have left
got
alone.
it. All alone.
You do the best you can in those situations.
Yeah.
You still want to make sure you're standing in the ring because then at least you'll only be building stacks from making the one mistake. Otherwise, you'll build the stacks twice as fast for not being in the ring and for not standing on people. So you kind of have
Let me know when
to
you're
still
ready.
try to
Xanos.
manage it as much as
Just before it. Just
No rush.
you can call for externals too, guys. If you end up taking like 8 to 12 stacks or something, if you can't hit yourself as a one, feel free to yell it out.
Yeah, I only took 0 stacks that full.
Wow, dude, gold stars.
What about your
Expressive.
procs?
I had the run, and besides, it's nothing to DPS it though. Come on.
That's just not a winner attitude, dude. Winners want procs at any point in the fight, whether there's something to hit or.
If there's nothing to hit, you want no procs, because then you'll have more likely procs when there is something.
I just want to be a constant demon. Metamorph always. That I can really get into like the lore aspect of my class.
3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
It's apparently supposed to be a pre-plot recall in here, but I'm not seeing it.
It's called
Me neither.
Latin.
Combat star.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I saw it this time.
Just put when the floor lights up.
It's a bar that's should be
Right in the middle of the screen.
Hulk spawning in 7 seconds.
Hulk spawning.
That's fine. Beam.
Stand divided.
Back in.
Good job on Hulk. Switch.
This is when we saw, I guess.
Soak spawning in 7 seconds. Arcano.
Beware.
So
Don't get this middle one, Jibby.
I gotta go back to the spear. I'm not sure I made it far enough with another. Hulk spawning in 7 seconds. Be right. Here comes Hulk.
Hey, Lexia, get a bop.
This one needs to be blown up.
Thank you.
Dot this bubble up and cleave it while we're here. Beam,
Fine.
watch beam.
Oh, so bad.
Did you guys get sliced up?
Yeah, they did.
That's awesome. At least you guys both picked the first beam together. Your first beam you've ever been hit by.
And then the spear hit the wall.
I think I hit the wall with the spear earlier too, or that was an orb that just
It was
didn't get,
I
might have
think
been
you
that
hit
orb
the
that warmed up.
console with it.
Yeah, I was like trying to fell rush through, and I just don't. I think I should have just tried to aim it through the middle of the room. I tried to like turn them really quickly. You don't really
Oh,
spend a lot of time.
it's easy to forget that the console is actually like a wall.
Yeah. Either way, just I mean, no one else has a fell rush to get greedy with, but just in general, it's not worth being greedy with that, guys. It's like a very short amount of time to aim, so just let it go through the middle of the room. Just make sure it's not hitting the far. Yeah, we were fine. It only did half our health. Later, it's just bad.
We only died when the tanks died.
Yeah, I know it didn't kill anyone.
Stop.
That's why I didn't make a big deal about it. But cool.
Okay, alright. Just
I
let me
think
know.
Charge Spear hitting the wall is going to be a bigger issue with the Myrmidon than these.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad of a deal. I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. We're always going to be near it in that phase. It'll be a pretty short run for whoever. Just might get a little bit. It might get a little bit technical when it overlaps with like an arcane detonation or something like that, and like the kill timing and when to kill the Myrmidons are a little bit technical, but I don't think it's.
So the runes depleting is or the wards is random, right? Or is it always the left first?
Random.
It is based on where the
random.
ads are, as well as
Yeah, but there's no ads
random
in-
for a shot.
Yeah, for the beginning.
I'm trying to memorize this.
It's been left every time so far, I think. But
Right, I'm good.
First couple attempts we had right. things in.
Zenus has like weak auras overlapping others, so it might take a minute or so.
Well, other people take a second to adjust their weak auras too. Then I'm sure.
the
other
soaking
people-
worked fine for me. I saw it clearly.
And then we can curl too.
Figure out like what you can't see and look for it. Like go one by one through the list and like find it, and so at least you know where you're supposed to be looking. And
Personally,
What's
I
the one
always
called?
find that less
Little
is better than
counter.
more, and you don't need all that stuff. You just need the decree and the soak.
So what's the one with
Well, a lot
like, the
of
three
them.
green things?
Oh, my roll is
Fuck
so
this
good.
game.
Called
what three
autism.
things?
The one that like
You talk
the
about
one
the
that's, like,
ward
wards.
progress.
It's
It's
for the
called
wards.
autism. It's called autism.
I thought you were like telling
That's
a
a
joke.
fucking great name for it.
I thought you were like being sarcastic.
No, I was.
Yeah, like that's why I was.
I was like, yeah, that's
why
harsh,
I
man.
don't see the point because the UI already shows you that, right? I guess you can hide the UI one.
That's a nice even roll.
Point of it
there,
is that it
Aura.
shows the ticks easily
Yeah,
and
I like
coincides with the weak aura.
Yeah, but you need to roll.
But if you don't like it, get rid of it. But
Okay,
if
so
you can't
what
see the
does
ticks,
Slow down. What does the weak aura like? What do the colors mean? Because I keep getting it, but I'm not soaking shit, and then the colors just go away. So what are the colors like? It starts red and then goes like yellow, green. What does it mean?
Counts down, and when it turns green, that's when you need to set.
That's the soak receiver.
when it turns green, you need to step in the ward and soak 4 stacks.
I'm almost done. Just gotta get it to stop overlapping with like 9 other things here.
No worries.
The soak people got removed from the angry assignments. No, by the way.
Are you sure? I see orb soak.
Not orb soak, word soak.
Oh.
Alright, let's give that a try. Hopefully that moved most of it.
Yeah, I moved that once back in the mid. There is very.
Just tweak it as you need to, guys. That most of these are really, really helpful, and most should be used by most of the raids. Don't go like burning the forest down because 1 or 2 aren't showing up correctly. Like troubleshoot before you just delete.
Can you repost the word soaking list, please?
But there's no list. The game
Is that the
version
soak? You want me to you want me to?
Oh, you
share
mean the weak
soak
or? No, you mean the weak or? Okay, never mind. That's not the weak or was. That's smart. All right.
Yeah, it will pop on your screen 10 seconds before it's your turn to.
No, I know that. I just didn't know if it actually was pre-programmed. So okay, that's fine.
No, it is.
Just not in the way you're describing it.
For that, what is that orb soak thing that you guys are talking about? Is that just to soak the arcane orbs?
Yeah.
Not
so
the wards, right?
No. So
Okay, I thought that my assignments for the wards were conflicting, but that's the orb soak. We're good.
So the arcane orbs will always spawn in the same spot. So I think having 5 people always assigned to it, and then you can just pick your spot and always go there. There'd be like no confusion. If you notice somebody else soaking it, just like try to work out which ones to soak among you guys. Once you do it once, then you can always go there.
Yeah, I just thought that I had made a mistake. That was all. Wait, I did not.
Get a load of this fucking guy.
I can't believe it.
It's disgrace to the whole team.
You think you're gonna get out that easy?
Yeah, I do.
He knows everything about you.
5, 4,
Mark my words, I'm done gambling.
2, 1.
Whatever, dude. We'll get somebody else addicted to take your play. Wendy, you're gambling every time from now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got her.
Hulk in 5.
No CC. Beam, watch.
Beware.
So.
Ethanol needs help.
I'm guessing you don't soak orbs, Dylan, so you can keep the purple puddles where you want them?
I don't know. It's just not.
Oh, I was just gonna say, because maybe we could.
Back in, coming out there.
Sorry, yes, such a Hulk.
Can I get a? Yeah, I'm gonna get the turn.
Just dot it up, leave it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, no. You ready for beam?
No one's stunned. I have a
yeah,
stun.
it's okay. That's always the play. Kill this Hulk, guys, ASAP. gotta get one tick off. It's not a big. I didn't even get it.
Good job, guys. Keep them even. Just
We need
push.
to hold.
Oh, hold.
Soak these
Sorry.
orbs. Yeah. Might not be the end of the world, but yeah, focus Uranus if we're gonna hit anybody. Stop hitting it.
There's one that really needs a good job.
Kill Uranus ASAP. Let's res Deja.
I just took normal
Get the skull.
damage.
Get the skull. Oh, get the skull. Deja ASAP. I'll just step forward. Yeah.
What's his moon?
I got it. So this is the one that I fixed. It tells you exactly what to do, like group soak
shouldn't be on
moon,
me.
run around star.
Oh, man. Oh, you're not. Alright, that wasn't bad though. Really good job.
Or the directions on that one more clear.
Somehow Lexia got an X.
For me,
Yeah, I got an X, and so I ran to X, and I'm like, what the hell?
I don't think mine ever took. It just says stand still and stand alone.
X
It
is a
didn't say the-
solo soak,
tank in the
so
middle,
it is
let's have
obvious.
Yeah, and
It
then
might
I
be
got on him, and
died
then
and got res.
Tank
Melee
in-
should be taking the soaks here. Just stop at like 4.
Second run. Sorry, I'm late on that.
If you get the fit stack on your way out, it's not a big deal. Just try to move up 4. Here comes some ads. I'm gonna stun the. Or we can leg sweep first, guys. You go ahead and leg sweep. It's a
It's
long
literally in this.
beam. Watch the beam. We can move the boss to the console. Let's. Job on ads. I'll range finish them. Drop your stacks if you're above 10. Oh, I think we lost some burst in the raid with high stack.
I think we have to kill before the beam goes out.
Kill the ads, you mean?
Yeah.
No,
Well, in almost all the video, the ads are like still
they spawn.
like.
Yeah, like they get there as the beam spawns.
So we have to be on the right. I guess the melee have to be on the right side.
Yeah, the whole point is we get some cleave on the ads, but then we do have to leave for like the second half of the ads. We do have to leave. Like we don't get to sit there and DPS them the whole time. That's why the strat video says like it should be a range knockback because melee will have to leave the ads. Do we have a range knockback that we can assign to like? I mean, I don't think any of them got a cast on it. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, Wendy can use Shining Force if we need, but I don't think.
I can Typhoon if I have to.
Yeah, Typhoon's probably best, but I don't even think we needed
it's
one
better.
there.
No, it's better for Narumi to do it because she doesn't have to be there. She can just. She
Oh,
can just use
sure.
it.
If it
Constantly
doesn't
for
hurt her
range.
to take the talent, then sure.
She has
already
it.
had
I need a reliable target.
if,
I'm soaking at that point.
It's just like. No, it's just like they wanted the
Oh, they
mage
did get the
to be so he can blink over the line like if it spawns in a bad spot.
So you'll
And
knock
then,
them away
like-
when we get that beam, Wendy. Once that beam's.
It's gonna be like okay, we have it to where like Jibby stuns and then Gazi stuns.
It's a
and
hit longer
then-
than mine. Doesn't he get like the extra second on his? I only get 2 seconds on my.
I got 3. Yeah.
You have 3. We can just have Gazi stun and then.
Do we have a 4 second stun?
Not really. Yeah.
I thought like Shaman Totem or something.
No, Shaman's only 3.
What's
Okay.
the lock stun? How
So
long
we'll do
is all-
Gazi, me, and then what? Ring of Peace.
It's 3 seconds for the lock stuff.
You want to do Ring of Peace after me and Gazi stun?
There's like a weak aura. It's gonna be Gazi's and Angry, and then Jibby will stun, and then
I see
Snezly
it in
will
the notes.
Dragon's Breath, and then Narumi will knock.
She'll knock based on Snezly.
Yeah,
And
to
then
knock after
Snezly
the
can
DB.
blink over the line if it divides them.
I guess you could also ring technically.
So Snezly would be like over here to DB, and then Narumi can knock off him, and then you can just blink over. I guess all the melee should be on this side, so they don't cut off.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong side.
Tanks can sweep as well.
Where the boss was positioned, it was possible for melee to still hit from the opposite side of the.
Yeah. Probably we. Yeah.
That's not always going to be something we can rely on.
Well, I mean, that's like the. But we should be fine with it. Apparently.
No, Yeska, do you have a cooldown that is gonna be screwed if you soak a little earlier for the Hulk?
No.
Okay.
It is a Warlock, they always have cool.
It's a 2 minutes.
Well,
so
it's
it's like,
stunning though, so it doesn't.
But I still haven't even soaked any of the runes yet because it's not showing for me. But they're getting soaked, so.
It could be possible that because of the nerf, we need less soaking.
I mean, it is, yeah.
Yeah, but we still want to definitely aim for. I mean, that's that 4 to 5. 4 to 5 is like the lower amount. People were aiming for 6 stacks before.
Right, but the war was completely soaked. There's no stacks around.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, like, it's
the
not
weak aura went to 0.
So it's either telling people to soak and it's just getting soaked up and I don't have to worry about it. I think maybe that's
most likely. Yeah, most likely.
Yes, that is because I misspelled your name because I'm retarded. I didn't put the H on the end of it.
I got some cassettes I gotta go return, so I'll be right
back. You called on yes? Yeska?
I didn't put the H on the end of it.
5,
That's like the coolest
4,
part of his name. You gotta have.
2, 1.
The soak order changed a little bit, so watch for.
Hulk and 5. Switch.
There we go.
Beam, fine.
Back in 3.
Oh, that is so bad.
Was it that
Give
little
myth up.
shatter on top of her resume?
It was a lightning orb that spawned underneath me when I got frozen.
Oh,
It was shit RNG.
I don't think you can really plan to avoid.
Beware.
Warman, you're gonna have to stun the next one.
Got it.
We got a lot of people dead, and we can't really. I know practicing phase 1 is good, but we gotta see these decrees with 20 people alive, so let's just get a cleaner pull. Stand on purple. Yeah.
Stand on the purple
One
stuff.
person dead is okay, because then it's like just a little bit of a shake up to the decrees, but 2+ people, the decreases start to become a mess.
So should we really soak exactly when it tells us to, or we have flexibility? Because like mine is always when the Hulk is up, so I cannot.
I'd say like mildly flexible. It's not like it's telling you to soak when the rune is 3 seconds away from exploding.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if I should delay until the Hulk is dead, or because every time I go behind the pillar.
I mean, the first Hulk is always gonna die. The first Hulk, like with all the cooldowns we have, is always gonna melt, no matter who's off of it. The second Hulk is a little more. Alright. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, yeah. If you can hit one of the bosses instead of the Hulk during that, that's.
Yeah, that's why also I was asking if it's always gonna be the left one. The left one is really annoying because it's out of range of everything.
You may have to reflash, guys. You should have to.
I'll just drop a new cauldron here and then.
Did they make that sound effect louder than?
It's pretty loud.
You're pretty loud. Why does it say an 8 under everybody's Vanthus runes in the EXRT ready check?
Probably because it's supposed to be like, oh, it's max 8 days, but it's only 7.
Yeah, 7 days and change, but even then it's like 6 days and change, so it's just odd. I'll let it go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That one was perfect.
That's just an add-on. I think it's just acts as just raid tools, just like a little ready check feature. I don't even know how it turned on. It just started appearing a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they added it in an update or something.
I kind of like it, so I just leave it. Hulk, soon. 5 seconds.
None of them are drained. Weird. Oh, right.
Hulk. Look for the beam.
Second move.
Beware.
Orbs.
I think you gripped the wrong person, whoever that was.
You'll take a grip and like it.
Get on Ethan on melee.
Why are we all always on the same one?
Because beam.
That's yeah. You ready for Hulk? Hulk switch. Beam, watch it. Break this bubble. Good RNG, then hit the bubble. And then I'm gonna take off your job.
Beware.
Soak these. Hold on the bosses. Well, yeah, let's just hold a little bit. Rest Aja. Alright, we can kill. Get the skull. Everybody stack right on skull, don't
Oh, we get the beacon now.
Is what it is. I'm running. Somewhere on your screen should be a message telling you what you need to do. If not, that's a problem.
Yeah, mine is not working correctly compared to
I don't think mine is either.
last week.
I ran exactly where it's at.
It tells me just the soak and it doesn't say where, no marker, nothing. It's like
You don't have a marker.
Did you move the thing? Because I had to move mine.
It might be like far left of your
It's on the
No,
on the
no, I
far
see.
left.
Oh,
If you
mine
move
is-
it more, centralize it.
Yeah,
It'll help.
We'll talk about it after the ball. Let's talk about it after the ball. Melee soak. I get up to 4 or 5 and then step out. Second Guardians. You can reset your stacks on 10, especially if you're taking a lot of damage.
I have him.
Oh, we have 2 healers. Watch the beam. Let's get our knockbacks, typhoons, whatever. That wasn't that bad. Alright, let's wipe it up.
Yeah, so it does appear in the middle of the screen. It just doesn't say like last week which marker to go to. It's just the generic.
Did you move it? Because I had to move mine.
If you're getting a generic message, that's like an old
you have
Igor that
something
you
else?
should be
I don't.
deleting. Yeah, you should have, because there's no message.
I don't. Okay.
See where I'm at, Diamond? It said soak Diamond.
I think maybe I have to reload because I definitely don't have any other ones. Everything is deleted, and I understand yes, the moving, but the point I see the message. It's just not the message I expect.
You understand, like the weak aura's coding only has one message coded into it. Like it doesn't have whatever
Right.
other message you're seeing. It's not coded into it, so it's just weird that you're seeing it different.
It's worked so far
let me
for me,
reload.
so I
Which
haven't
you might have an aura that's not named Decree, but it's still
No, I
showing up.
don't. But
Like what I mean, I
if
messed up
didn't
and forgot
reload,
to delete. I forgot to delete the parent group in my old aura, and I had like a couple of auras called like standalone sitting in my list, and like one was called like.
I'll go again, but I think
Okay.
relogging will fix it hopefully.
So, quick question. Mine says help soak and is on Diamond, and no one was there.
Yeah, no one is supposed to be there.
Okay, then how'd I die?
Diamond are solo. Yeah, diamonds are solo soak. So.
Okay. And it said 3 people soaking 1 orb each on cross, diamond, or triangle. So I was on diamond and I died.
It said you had star though.
Look at the thing though. It said diamond. Oh, and then it says star, and then it says
Yeah.
diamond again. I'm so confused. So what is that?
You have like
Must
some
have another one maybe.
You might have something else that's telling
Yeah.
Did you relog that shit? Because maybe that.
I did reload. Yeah.
The help
I mean-
soak is either star or moon, isn't
I mean
it?
that autism thing I had last week, and I had 2 of those because I downloaded it again tonight. But I got rid of
I
that.
also
Okay, let me
have
look.
I also have an updated week, or maybe I should do that.
Yeah, I went deleted everything that had decrees in it, and then downloaded the one that Myth had, and that's what I have. I don't have anything except for what Myth.
It might not have decree in the name. Like, you might have to search for the name of, like, the message you're getting. Like, the aura might be named Help Soak. It might be named
Okay.
Keep Away. It might be named Standalone. Because what happened for me is I deleted a decree package, but I clicked
Not the
delete because I'm
parent.
an amateur. I'm an amateur with weak auras, and I deleted the parent, and I didn't delete the whole family. So I ended up
deleted
like,
the whole family.
yeah, just
The
maybe,
children,
maybe like
yeah.
misclicked. Yeah, like I don't know. I had like the children auras all over my list, and I had to delete Standalone, Keep Moving. I had to delete Stack on Me. But yeah, whatever's causing that yell is a conflicting aura. I'm almost positive. So Buddha,
Okay.
Hospitable, you guys have it too.
On those debuffs, Lexi, you actually had Stand Together and Soak was actually your actual debuffs.
Yeah, but you can like see in the chat log, like she was getting the two conflicting messages, like
Right,
one
but I'm
after
just
another.
saying, if you look at your own
Oh,
debuffs,
sure.
Stand Together and Suffer, that means you have to Soak and group up. So it means you're not going up to the solo soaks at the top, you're going to the other soaks.
Yeah, but when you're learning a fight and it's confusing like that, it's
Well, I know, but the
sucks.
debuff is the same debuff we had since Heroic. It's just Stand Together or Stand Apart or.
I know, it's better to just solve it and take the time to figure it out.
Guys, do we really need the T25 pack right now? We can always re-download it when we do Heroic.
Yeah, we should definitely disable
I already
that.
deleted it.
Well, I have
think
that,
just
and
to avoid
it's not causing me
confusion-
any conflicts, but that's...
Or just tell it not to load.
Clearly,
That's all.
I don't think people are deleting the decrees out of it. And rather than saying, "Oh, look through this and find this," just fucking delete it.
I mean, just
Yeah,
search...
just set it to load never.
Disable it, you don't need to delete stuff ever. Just disable.
Don't give them ideas when they
Search
already
Decree,
can't find
search
the right link.
Azshara. Anything that's not Halcyon Decree Receiver needs to be gone. Or Halcyon. Search
Okay.
Standalone, search Stack on Me, you might find any of that stuff. I had to like really dive in and delete like 17 weak auras.
Wow, horror, you backing out?
No, I dropped my phone and was looking for it.
Also, I pumpkined the raid. I hope that's okay.
Well, you asked us after you pumpkined us, so asking for consent after you already did the act doesn't really go a long way.
Always better to ask permission than or forgiveness than permission.
I don't forgive you. Poppy
can
made the
move it.
choice to
Oh,
become a
wow.
fish, and now you just made him become a pumpkin. When it took him a long time to admit that he was a fish.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh. You didn't even make it interesting. You're just like, here, take one, go.
Yeah.
So, what are we waiting for?
You in the ready check. You just...
Why are we like rolling? Hold on. What were we waiting for?
We were weak auras. People were figuring out their decree
Uh-huh.
weak auras. There's a lot of... We have like 3 conflicts in the raid
What's
right
the
now,
answer?
at least.
I mean, I won't know until we try again.
So the only thing you should be having is a /say message that
5, 4,
is saying a mark above your...
2,
and the message on your screen. Hulk sip. Switch. Find the beam. Cut off melee.
Bye.
Hello. I don't know, if this causes an issue with the DPS, we might have to have somebody try to like dash through before the beam.
Buff not available.
What, for melee to run through the beam? Oh, for backhand, sorry.
Range break the depths.
So far. I didn't hear you call for it if you did.
Well, Warman said bye, so he obviously saw it.
Oh. I thought he said hi to us standing on the other side of the laser, because we were all trapped.
No, I said bye when I bubbled through the laser.
Oh. Well, there you go, he didn't see you.
Hulk.
Switch. Watch the beam. God, melee are just getting cucked this.
Beware.
Slow on Serenus.
I'll be slow because I can't hit either of them.
6 stack is too many, I think.
Shouldn't always
and
be,
three.
but it definitely
I
makes
am
you
dying from it's just
Redson?
Arcane or Chain Lightning.
You shouldn't get that.
Stack on skull, stack on skull. Quick.
Yeah, it works now.
Yeah, it works. Let's slow down. Whoever's running ahead of people at Star, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be.
I'll catch up. I'm Ghost Wolf. So.
Mine's working now. Or it was.
Make sure we're not smacking the person in the middle of Star.
So the 2 orbs on top of the stat group do a lot.
I think someone went to the wrong spot.
We'll figure it out. But either way, that was pretty good. Progress. Keep up. Take in the middle. Yeah, they start getting your stuff.
Can I have 40s?
Remember to leave at 4, and that way you might take a 5th, it's no problem. Here comes some ads. Guardians.
Take her.
I fat fingered my stun. Other people
Oh, you guys are something first though.
Sweet. Beam, watch the beam. Get Rings of Peace out there.
Oh,
I'm dead.
That's okay. Wendy, knock him out.
Mike, I think we need to. One of us needs to hide. You're
Yeah.
taking too many stacks. You need to. If you're not taking her at the front to start, you need to hide.
Get whoever's not on the boss. The LOS is earlier. Okay.
Yes. Just start LOS.
Does she have like an arcane tank buster that she uses?
It's called Jolt, and she will fuck you with it.
5, 4,
Yeah, I did not know that's a thing.
2,
Like, we're getting more stacks than you. Like, she's putting a lot of stacks on us.
Sure.
Like, I was up to 40 when I told him to taunt.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, she puts 10 on us every time she does the ability.
Is there
Yeah,
what's
40
the number to aim for to taunt swap?
I think 40. Unless it's
Okay.
changed and I don't know it.
So like basically if the taunt doesn't come quick and you take that extra hit after 40, you just get fucked.
Yeah, you just gotta dance a little bit with her.
Unworthy.
I like the tank mechanics they do at cutting edge bosses. Jaina was interesting, Argus was interesting. Cahoon was lame as fuck. They can't all be.
So looking at the damage meter, I'm pretty sure I have exactly 1 jump.
What is that? What is that weak aura making Wendy say? Line of sighting was 303,657. Is that like the damage she's about to take?
I don't see it in chat.
I see an emo, like the weak aura emoted on her behalf. I see Cannon is line of sighting was 303,657. I'm guessing you have to be close to her. Is anyone else?
We have to be very close.
Everybody has bus.
She had an arcane burst debuff on her. She had to be dispelled, but she had to go to the right side of the console. I saw somebody go to the pillar, but this spells are happening by star because I'm moving my imp over there. So I'm sure Flap and Yeska moving their imps over there as well.
All range should be standing here by the console anyway in the second phase.
I'm just wondering what that number means. 303,657. What is
It
that?
might be a spell ID, maybe.
Looks like a spell ID. Let me
Oh, is it supposed to say arcane burst? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Okay, it's probably just the ID might have changed like by the time the week was made.
Right, but arcane burst does be dispelled to the right of the console,
Yeah.
not behind the
Make sure we're disciplined about our stack. Everyone that's not getting dispelled needs to be firmly up against the left. That way you can hug the corner and drop your stacks without stepping into the arcane burst solo. No one should be getting hit by arcane burst. It's survivable, but it just shouldn't be happening. It's less and less survivable the further we get into the fight, so it's better to build good habits early. Here comes 5 seconds. Switch. Beam, find it.
Whip melee.
Good job on Hog. Dylan, bring him over here. I want to blade dance him. Just start.
Beware.
Soak orbs.
Pushing depths, dialing.
I need you. Show yourself.
Stack them up. Hulk's spawning in 5.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Break this back in if it doesn't. Oh, never mind.
Good beam this time.
13 seconds till the next orb.
We might have to actually hold on the bosses on this event. Barely on the Hulk, but we. Stop DPS. Soak these orbs. I think we can just slowly bring him down. I think the whole point is you don't want to be like delaying the decrease to finish soaking the orb. And we should be beating this back in. If we don't do that, then I called stop too early. It's fine. Yeah, I think we do got these back and spread out. Just grip them the skull.
I'm gonna go frozen.
It's okay. It's okay. Everyone else has played a great. Dot him up.
You see on Skull, these 2 orbs, I think they are supposed to be back left and back right, right? Like, Skulls should be a bit ahead, yeah?
Yeah.
Say that. Are you saying the positioning of Skull?
Yeah.
Okay, just I'll. Is Skull not on the mark that it's supposed to be on? Is that what you're saying? Or the orb that it's supposed to be on it?
Because like, Skull isn't supposed to be on a
Mike, are you taking her or not?
I never touched her. I didn't.
Bring it to the middle.
Yeah, that's okay. They have the wrong thing.
Give it to me.
I was literally just like standing like.
No big deal. Just make sure your arcane vulnerability is constantly reset when you're not on the.
When your
Should I
spells
use
come
this?
take her.
Should I use the Soul Stone?
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
go
quick.
ahead.
Just
Sweep it.
FYI.
Stunning, watch the beam. Start knocking back.
You didn't. Oh, you did. Okay.
Got sliced. Keep knocking them back, ring in peace. I think we avoided any casting.
2, 1. Beware.
So our next major proc point is these dispels, but we're not really healthy enough going into them because we're having a lot of trouble with that beam. So we need to like have that mentally. Like, we need to have that in mind. As soon as these ads are spawning, there's always going to be this beam within 5 seconds that we need to... And then we really got to be cleaned up and in position to handle the spells. Everybody should be on the left side of that console as soon as the beam's over. Or as soon as the beam spawns. So what were you saying, guys? You said the skull's at a bad spot?
Yeah, like, what I was trying to say is that if you pay attention, around Skull there are 2 orbs, yeah, that spawn on the position. I'm pretty sure those orbs are supposed to be the back left and back right position, but right now they are like...
oh, they're like ahead, yeah, I see what you're saying. They're like front, left, front. To be honest, like...
They are like middle left, middle right.
Yeah, to be honest, like, I'm putting the skull like almost exactly where the picture says to stack, but I think the stack point of the picture is a little
but the
too far
pictures,
back, yeah.
like, even
Maybe it should be like right here.
The picture and shit.
Yeah, maybe like right here where
That makes
skull
more
is.
sense to me.
We have a repair button.
Because like where I'm jumping here, this is where one of the orb keeps spawning, right? Where I'm jumping in.
Yeah.
So this would be like the back right orb, and then this would hopefully, we'll see, we'll adjust it.
So, guys, really quick, that last one, it just said solo, no mark, nothing, just solo, if you look back at the chat. So, that's really annoying.
that's still.
Hey, Gibby, can we get a repair bot, please?
No
That
solo
might,
soak.
that might
no
mean that might mean all you had to do was just run and. Sorry, what do you need?
Yeah, I tried
Repair
that.
bot.
Oh, sure, sorry. It might
Thank
just
you
been
very
like just run around. I'm not sure. That seems like
wasn't
that
it.
still might be it might still be a conflicting aura because that's still.
I
not
deleted
supposed
everything
We're looking again.
except for Halcyon. That's it.
I'm gonna check the log. I'm gonna check the log.
Yeah, that's really annoying. Myth, look back. It just says solo. There's no.
Are any of your
um,
messages supposed to be?
You had stay and standalone.
Okay, it just says solo. You see that? And that's what it said above my head, solo. So I
Did you get the message on screen? Did you get a different message on screen?
solo is all it said. So,
I mean, like
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, like the weak aura message, and not like
I mean,
the chat message.
last week it was pretty easy actually. Yeah.
So you were getting okay.
Yeah, everything was fine last
Except
week.
try relogging again, because I relogged, it fixed everything. I didn't delete anything. I didn't
it doesn't
move
work, try
anything.
relog it
I was
after.
just relogging, because I know my weak aura.
Okay, so what it's saying is, I understand what it's saying.
I know it was perfect.
The say thing that's happening is to warn other people that cannot see your screen, that cannot see your weak aura. It is telling them to stay the fuck off of you. You are a solo soak. So if you, I'm gonna, 1 second.
I went to Diamond. Actually, I didn't go to Diamond that time because I'm like.
Did the
what hell?
Halcyon message
It
appear?
just said solo.
Did the Halcyon message appear where it was supposed to?
Okay,
Like where
here's
you
what's,
moved it on your...
just everybody calm down. Here's what's going on. I'm looking at the log right now. So this snippet that I just posted is the directions. I can modify these, but people were complaining. So I have 2 weak auras in my thing. One is loaded, one is not. I made a modified one that told you very specifically on your screen what you were to do, and then we also have the original one that was linked, and it is not modified. It will look exactly like the snippets that I have posted. So I'm looking through the log, and I see that she was saying solo, and she was saying back right. So from the diagram, you can see that the back right, that is a solo soak. You step back just a little tiny bit and solo soak. The reason she's saying solo in say is to tell the 19 other idiots in raid not to go stand on her.
So the only issue would be were you not seeing back left or back right on your screen? 'Cause you need to be seeing that. If that wasn't showing up, then that's the problem.
Do not look at the chat. The chat is only a say just to tell people that are running through, trying to get to where they're needing to go, that they don't need to be standing on you. That just gives them a visual.
I
so
didn't see
you need
anything.
to look on your screen.
I
and it
did
will
look on
tell
my
you-
screen,
Okay,
and I didn't see
it should
anything.
be
So
there.
then I looked at the chat. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it's
You
very
might have to
frustrating.
reposition the weak aura. There's something about it not showing.
You need to find where the weak aura is supposed to show up on your screen. I dragged mine right into the middle. That's all I
by
did.
default, it's far to the
Because
left.
it's working.
So that might be an
If
issue.
if you're saying solo, that means the weak aura is working.
It is working.
You're not seeing it.
She was supposed to solo the back right one. So you have to kind of know a little bit about what's going on with the weak auras. So it'll say run star. That means you are running around star.
Yeah, I got that one last week.
no,
that
no.
was easy. I had to
Yeah.
stand still while people
too
ran
much.
around me.
Back left is always a solo. Back right is always a solo. There will only ever be one back left and one back right. Stack moon. Over here, there will be 2 people that stack moon. Stack over here, there will only ever be 2 people that are supposed to stay still and just stack right here on the star.
Well, how about Diamond? I did get
Diamond is a solo.
solo. Yeah, no, I got that and I died. I was by myself and I died. I was right on star or Diamond. So yeah, something screwy's going on.
I do not know. But these 3 are solo soaks.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything but just stand there. All you do is just stand on your mark. Well, stand in the orb, obviously.
Yeah, I just need to know what I get is the
Oh.
thing, and I'm not seeing it. So, okay, let me just look through these then.
So you might need to re-add the Drain Soul weak aura, guys. It's not in the packet, and if you're soaking, you do not have a countdown on your screen anymore. It's just sitting up there by the.
I have like some default thing. It might be part of the tier 25 weak aura package.
It is in the tier 25, but if you take tier 25 out,
Yeah,
the Drain Soul is not in the new stack, so you kind of don't know where your stacks.
The arcane debuffs.
There's a weak aura called
Yeah,
Drain
I
Soul.
can't even find it. This
There
is
is
ridiculous.
literally a weak aura in the package called Drain Soul.
It's not popping up on my screen, so I just put it back in. Shoot.
Yeah, some of them aren't working.
Trigger with the right spell ID.
Yes. So I want you guys to click on. You don't even have to check them one by one. I want you guys to click on the main weak aura package, the vodka thing. Just click on that label, the vodka label itself. Like it'll, and you you done it right because some of the things will be in dark blue. Like it'll say like in combat, green, in combat blue. Once you've done that, I want you to go to the load tab, and I want you to uncheck never. That's literally all you have to do. Has everybody done that? It should look like this.
Also, if you have the T25 packet, I think it's like overwriting the vodka thing. So you might want to just click never for that one.
I don't have. I deleted the vodka, like she said, and just kept the Hallion. That's the only one I have. I don't have the T25. None of that.
You need to have the vodka one. It has everything in it. I put the Halcyon in it. It's packaged together.
Yeah, so delete the Halcyon one and then we'll
Okay.
get you the T25 one again.
Okay, so that is what it should look like when you have done it correctly. I posted a picture. So what I'm gonna do.
Whatever reason, my vodkas pack had a whole bunch marked as never inside.
Okay, I re-downloaded. This is what I had last week.
Don't hold on just a second.
You're not telling anyone else to do anything right now, right? This is just all instructions for Lexia. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have it back, vodka.
If you've got it back, just pull everything like you need to have it pulled, and just go to that load tab and uncheck never. That's all you need to do.
And uncheck what?
Never.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
the.
It's not checked. It's not checked.
Okay, is that for the entire packet?
Yep.
And Lexia makes sure so the Alcian decree receiver is way to the left by default. So
Yeah. So just pull that on over. It'll be decree receiver, and I've dragged mine over kind of into the middle of the screen.
Okay.
Alright, and that should be everything that you need. Make sure that you delete everything else. You don't need any of the other stuff. You'll get it conflicting, but you should be good.
All right, thanks. Sorry,
Alright,
guys.
let's give it one more.
You're fine. That's what Prague is about.
We're gonna give it one more poll. Hopefully it's a good one, and then we're gonna take our break.
We're gonna test these. Whoever needed to adjust their weak auras, we'll give them one more opportunity to see it before break, so that way they can work on it over break.
And then that's it.
And I reloaded.
No more opportunities.
Yep.
Yeah,
If
no
you don't
more.
have it ready by then, you're off the team.
I don't blame you guys. Kick
You
me
got-
out.
You got 10 minutes.
5,
Make 'em count.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nah, we need to heal it. We'll kick Sandus off the team, unfortunately. Someone will have to just be sacrificed.
I volunteer.
No.
Can't leave you to gamble on your own, it is dangerous. Hulk and you ready for a game?
Us. We didn't get a thing on.
Oh. Someone must have CC'd it, hit it with something.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's
Again.
I'm down.
What's that?
Thank you for
Get
the
a problem, boss.
I have her.
Cool. Let's just try to push the degrees so she can at least see if they're working. Arcane orbs. Any minute cooldowns or whatever coming up here, just save for the Hulk. We're gonna need. Longer. Charge.
Second and 5.
Hulk and 5.
You are mine.
Kill it. Watch the beam.
Stand divided.
And the charge sphere coming out. Good job on the Hulk, guys. Hitting it even with 2 DPS.
Orbs in 3.
Range to be on
He's out.
Serenus.
So, oh yeah, stop damage, stop damage. Switch to everybody. Switch to Serenus. Yep, switch to Serenus. Soak these orbs. You can hit Serenus, but yeah, just make sure you're ahead of Daniel. Or finish these orbs and finish the boss. Get the skull, guys. Use skull. Different spot.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, solo soak on triangle. Thank you guys.
We're missing some people on Star, but I'm guessing that dead people would have just would have been the stacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Buddha.
Fucked. Mike, you take her.
Let's get to the middle of the room. I just noticed she's immune to damage for those first 5 seconds. I've been wasting IV
jeez.
every.
All the way
Yeah,
back
the front-
to Rock.
I've been wasting IV on every pull ever. Second. Melee should be soak at the 5 stack.
Group Xanus.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got him. I got him.
Drop your stacks, guys. Let's just go ahead and be safe here. We don't need to be greedy
Antona.
with DPS.
I've got her.
Drop your stacks. You
How
LOS
about
the
just
console. Sure. Deep. I stop.
Beam. It's right in the middle,
Let's
sideways.
do ring a piece. Ring a piece. We'll play. Just keep killing them, Rain. We can knock back Wendy.
Guys, you have to go on the other side.
Go the other side.
Take her,
Oh,
Mike.
the beam.
Well, no, for the dispel.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fine. No, he was hiding. He was,
Like
he was in the right spot. It was just like, so,
We were on the wrong side. Yeah, I got the raid.
it's fine. It was. Yeah.
The raid just has to get more disciplined. They'll get you.
Yeah, the
Good job,
spell's
guys.
gotta go out like kind of back to back to
It's
back.
okay. That's still our best pull. Or close to it. Good job. That's like a difficult 20 seconds for us right now. We'll figure that out. That beam leading in. I don't think the beam hit anybody, so that's good prog. I think we were just way out of position for the dispels that went out afterwards. I think we weren't. I think a lot of people got popped.
I might be DC.
And if you are gonna get hit with one of those dispels or one of those arcane bursts, like for sure don't do it at 10 stacks. Like it's really important that you're managed. I mean, you shouldn't be getting hit, obviously, but manage your arcane vulnerability. And are we trying to wait for people to drop their stack before we hit them with the dispel? Is that the play? Like, do you want to wait like 6 seconds and let their stack fall off and then hit them with the dispel?
I don't think you have that much time.
Or is that not okay? Is that not
You
what
don't
any
have that much time.
Okay, so it just has to be healed. They just have to not be too low on HP to survive one hit. That's definitely a good time to like save your health stones and health pots if you need to be topped off before the spell's going off. Like one health stone will complete. Or does the health stone scale down that 25% healing to like the lower health that you get? Either way, health pot will definitely top you off.
%35% of my damage is on the pads. Killing those Azshara's devoted is actually really useful though. I think I can see why Method wanted to bring the Ret Paladin in for that. Also, there's a new Wowhead article on what they're replacing Titan Forging with, and it looks pretty cool.
So the strat usually has like a fire mage standing on the other side of the group, doing the disorient. That way they can bait the or they can be used as like a shining force target. But I mean, if we can do that, if that's something you're comfortable with, but if that's gonna make dropping your stacks awkward, I don't think it's really that important. I think she could just shining force off of the ads. It just means one of the ads won't get knocked back. The one that she chooses with shining force. Dude, we can do like a lot of individual things for that ad. Yeah, it's just gonna sit so. Just have to hit that with a stun, I guess. It's like maybe warm and then hospitable. Just look for that one ad that doesn't get knocked back and just throw a hodge.
I can try to. It's kind of a clusterfuck in
It's
that.
not like it's not going to be an important detail of the strat at all by any means. It's literally one single ad that may get a stun, a cast off if nobody does anything to it, or if it doesn't, it might even just die before it has a chance. I'm not too worried about that.
I like DC or something. We're on break anyways, right?
We need tanks logged in through all of it. Quit fucking around. Poppy, I didn't use my own repair. Kill me. Oh, I got Jeeves back.
Thanks for the repair.
All good. God, Pat is real on those devoted. Clearly not doing enough. I have to switch to my fucking cleaves back.
Can you figure out why Method might have wanted to bring a Ret Paladin for those?
Yeah, Gazzy. You know what? Why the fuck?
Do you think blind would work on the ads?
Yeah, like on the one that gets shining force. Oh, you mean blinding light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably does. I can imprison them. I think anything I can imprison, you can blinding. It's just you would want to get that off right away. So because you gotta leave for the beam shortly.
It's got a decent, I mean, it's a 10-yard range. So I'm pretty sure I could hit even like far side of circle when beam's going through.
Sure.
I just think it'd be a good like panic pop.
Yeah, just use it when you think is right. We want to sign that. I don't know, I'm doing a lot of damage to Azshara. I think I'm just gonna stay with a single target spec. If we're killing the ads on time, I don't think there's any reason. Go ahead here. I'm just gonna stick with my spec. Fucking Gazzy, dude, suck a D.
I don't think it's gonna be first set of ads that will have a problem.
OP Windwalker over here, it's gotta top the single target. God. They're not even OP, I think Windwalker are like the lowest class on this fight, one of the lowest.
It's the worst of the fucking tier, dude. Like, I don't know why I keep insisting on playing this shitty spec.
You do well though, man. It's fine. Like the difference between like you know, the bottom 5 class and like one of the, and like the top 5 class is like 4k DPS. Like it won't even make up for like skill gap and stuff like that, gear gap.
And then there is that buff in PTR for Windwalker, but you know what that buff does? Actually, it doesn't actually increase Windwalker's damage by a lot. It just like puts a skill that we were dropping from our main rotation back into the rotation.
It gives you a what? What happens as you drop your?
Like there is that one skill that was being dropped from the rotation because it was shitty.
Oh, it just puts so it just makes it a little more fun to play, but it's not anymore.
Yeah,
It's the same with Frost Mage, you're putting Iceman's back in there.
I guess it's still like a quality of life improvement somewhat if you enjoyed that rotation more, but even I guess that wouldn't like make me enjoy the class that much more if I'm doing like the Frost Mage obviously don't need a damage buff, like Windwalker is struggling a lot more than that.
You know what? I just want to multi-dot shit, okay? Fuck it.
Aw, dude, you're using the computation device, that's why you're beating me, fucking cheater.
Okay, dude.
Fucking cheater, dude.
Great excuse, okay? A fucking
cheater, pump
420, 420 trigger, okay? Is that why you are wife, okay? Dude? Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to put mine on, man. I'm gonna have to. Are Windwalkers supposed to be using that? Is it just OP for them?
You get like an extra 30% because of a bug inside.
This is just to see if everyone's here.
Yeah, I do see they're all using it. That's great. Every Windwalker uses it.
Yep.
That and Razor Core.
Like there is some fights like Zaku where you can actually use Ink Pod and Razor Curl, but it's like so unstable and shit. Like on some pulls I would crit with the fucking Ink Pod for 1 million and.
Yeah, not critting Ink Pod fucking sucks. Not critting any.
But the thing is, sometimes even critting it, you get like 500k or something like that. I guess, yeah.
Depending on how many stacks you build and how much.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so fucking
volatile.
Just too much RNG.
Can we get a summoning stone, please?
Understandable.
Click.
Gonna work. God damn it! I didn't mean all cap. There we go. Some nice keys out there. Xanis, I see that way, Crest. Teaming Waycrest Tyrannical is like the funnest dungeon in the game. You just get to pull some.
Motherload 19, we can probably push mine.
Yeah. Let's push it. Don't we need a Motherload 19? Oh no, we did get one.
Oh wait, we have 2 within our group.
Teaming Motherload isn't that fun though.
It's tyrannical, teaming shouldn't be too bad.
So, it's just too many interrupts. I think it's, what is it, Tide Week or Void?
It's Void, so it's not that great.
It's not for Motherload. It's...
A lot of the voids are skippable in Motherload.
Void Week is actually good. Motherload. Tide Week is the
Let's
one.
Try and get more pulls in this second half of raid.
Yeah, we should be sorted out with weak guards by this. Are we all here? I don't want to be like talking if we're actually ready. I was assuming we were waiting for somebody this whole time. Pretty much at this point, any issues that arise with weak ores, let's solve them after the raid. For the last hour 15, let's just get into a heavy full rotation. Cirilla, we're just waiting on you.
Gets back, we can start pulling.
Dylan, can you page him on your walkie-talkies?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Never mind on the game.
Put it away, Bobby.
What?
Put it back. I figured you guys just talk on walkie-talkies.
Oh yeah.
You got like a
Let
channel
me know when
walkie
you're
or
ready,
something?
Cirilla.
I'm ready.
Warman, stop being so fucking soft, dude. Just
5,
come back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, at least be below 50k if you're gonna retire from Gap.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Ready for Hulk and fun? Sorry. If you want to, just keep calling that, so if you can be consistent about it, just keep calling. Beam, watch. Let's res him up. Get Yosuke. Good job on the Hulk, you melted.
Back and run.
Can't soak because
It's okay. Give him a fortitude and an intellect.
Beware.
Soak these orbs.
Oh, Saranus needs a lot of.
It's okay, once they get grouped up, we'll just focus on us.
Yeah, that's weird.
Switch to him now, though. Everyone should be hitting Serana.
Hulk.
Lexia, get a grip. Or a bop. Thank you.
Beam, find the beam.
Top myth.
Range should be hitting that bubble. Well, I
Here it comes.
got it. Got one tick off, but it's a run. Stop on the bosses, stop on the bosses. Switch to Serenus, don't hit it. Oh, soak these orbs.
They're equal. Push.
Kill
Yep.
it.
We actually want to push before that chart spear as we're soaking the orbs.
Okay, so I thought 15% was too low, but I guess I'll
Well,
leave
it
more
depends on our
percent.
group. It's before the chart spear.
Stuck on skulls.
Stack,
People
stack.
too far back.
Just follow your instructions.
Need one more person on moon? Or no? Nobody wants to.
It's probably the dead person.
Nope, it was Mike. He fucked me.
Yeah, so if we don't want to heal through that damage of the chart spear as we're soaking the orbs, when we want to push because the chart spear goes off right when the soak ends.
That's what I was talking about at the
If
start
I
of the
don't
night.
have enough people, it always prefers to have people, the two stacks on Moon, rather than Star, because Star has a bunch of people running in circles around.
Yep, we'll aim to push then. Yeah, make sure we're getting out of the middle of the back and try to call it a little earlier, Pompey. Try to be consistent with the early back and warning. It's so slow.
Just stop don't stop calling the stop.
Well, I mean, I heard if we were at 15% when those orbs went off, we had to slow. So
that was back though, in like 2 months ago.
Yep.
And that's DPS is a lot higher then.
That's what we're learning, guys. We'll figure all that.
We lost before they nerfed the Hawk, so we can swap quicker.
Yeah, they probably will by then, but either way, it's definitely not like a habit we should be
Yeah,
doing.
like phase ones, you can. It always happens near a triangle, so.
Reload.
Oh, phase 1. I was talking about phase 2. I think you use it in phase 2 for the damage.
Yeah, using phase 2, but we're trying, like, some people are calling them from phase 1.
When should we be using our bots?
I'm ready.
Or is it too early?
I think the first one to phase, the first back into phase 2.
Yep.
That works. I'll bop someone there.
5, 4, 3.
Or we shouldn't ever be aiming to need the bop, right? Or do we have to?
It helps people DPS more.
How am I broken? I literally just dropped the thing. It's so weird. Hulk. Oh shit, I stunned it, I'm sorry. Just burn it hard, we should be able to kill it.
Beam.
Watch the beam.
Did not even see it.
Okay. It's gonna get one tick off, it's not a problem. We can soak this rune to compensate for the Hulk, it's gonna need a little. Cancel needs a little love. Oh, I guess a weak aura will.
Beware.
Res Warman. Oh, I'm bad. I think I hit that
Me
one.
too.
Hulk in 2.
Back in, go.
Blow this Hulk up, it's gonna be a little slow.
Beam, watch out.
After the Hulk dies, range get on the bubble.
Keep burning the Hulk, don't let it finish its pop. I don't think you got that. Left needs 2 ticks. Just 2 stacks. Some of the 3 are left. Just keep burning the bosses. Soak that orb's so good. Fuck you guys up.
Can you shave them all?
He's trying to beat his back ends. Oh no, they already went out. He's gripping with me. Get stacked up.
Right on skull.
Don't worry about that back end, just let it go.
Did those work for everyone?
Worked for me.
Are the instructions explicit? Because this is the one that I altered. It tells you to take 1 step forward or run around star or whatever. Like, it should be very explicit. Mike, you're taking him first.
Yeska failed Moon by sitting in a bubble.
Way to go. Stack in the middle, guys. Melee take stacks.
Not in the middle, you're just scared.
Well, melee, I mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone else stack by the console. Make sure you're managing your stacks around 8. Everyone's at 6.
I'm gonna come get him. I have
We'll do Gazzy sweep and then we'll get our blinding forces out of the way. Our blinding light out of the way.
Sweeping.
I don't have it.
Watch the beam, it's right through the middle.
Just ring a piece, Just keep putting rings out. Only one more.
I'm getting it. I have her.
Rings are honestly the best one. Alright, keep dropping your stacks and get out of the way of the dispel. Dispel should be going to the other side.
Over here.
Oh, did we just not go fast?
No, it's my. I thought my
Oh,
imp
me
would follow
too.
me. He didn't go.
I am so lagged up at this phase every time we do this. I don't know what's going on.
You don't think it's a weak aura, do you?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not personally having any lag issues. No, Wendy, I meant blinding light, but yeah, Shining Force was gonna be the last call. Shining Force just knocks him so far away. It's I like Ring of Peace a lot more. People don't really lose. And you get like multiple ticks up.
So, can you clarify the dispatch? How do we do? Because we have 3 at the same time, so there's a sequence.
Yeah, I think I'll just have to. I think I'll have to just start having hands until we figure out like if there's a better way to have a week or assign order. We'll just have. I might have to just call out one at a time. So, I mean, I've watched a lot of videos where people just call who's good.
Because I figure it was because I wait for mine. I can just ice block.
Well, we did have
but
we did have markers overhead, so.
Yeah,
right,
we
but
can-
who goes first? Is the question.
Well, we could just set up a mark order and just have like, what are the
Right,
3?
yeah, yeah.
It was
Mistweaver
diamond,
Yeah.
diamond circle, and something.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't
I'll look
have a
for it
mark.
next fall.
Let's get a repair bot, please.
I didn't have a mark, so
There's
it's just
one up right
diamond
here.
circle and nothing.
I think I dropped one before the poll. Yeah,
The
it should still
triangle?
be up. Oh, I think he just died. Alright.
Aw.
Someone say like some like nice words for him.
There's got one coming. It's in the back. Yep.
Alright, well, we'll look into that one.
5,
Yeah, we'll look into that after the.
3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. I'll keep this all night long, we'll see. Just don't take life too seriously. Let the feeling come. There is no power I cannot defy.
Hulk in 5.
You ready for beam? Here it comes.
Ranged, hit Athanol if you can.
Beware.
Arcana. Watch the blue orb.
Crushing
Break that.
depths, break it.
Break that back in, yep. Right. Watch lightning orbs again. Dodge blue.
Second and 5.
Hulk in 5.
I'm dead.
Switch. Reza.
Gribs Xanis.
Out of there. I'm getting her out of LOS. I need you to help me with LOS.
I already got it.
Okay. I'm at Nilin, sorry, he was like standing right by me.
What?
Nothing, we're fine. Just kill this Hulk.
Ranged hit Serenus when you're free.
Just push through.
Beware.
Soak these orbs. Just soak them quick so we're not dealing with the degree overlap. Over. Stack
Right
up
on
quickly.
Allow me to liven the field.
Well played. Good job, guys. Do not waste all your damage while bosses in you. Melee are soaking up the 5.
Someone will have to
4.
get the first stone.
Okay. I'll do first. Manage your stacks around 8, 10.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get the first stone on the.
Oh shit.
Let's ring a piece. Beam, watch the beam. Or I can just go ahead. And any other ring a piece. We'll do, who's usually dropping the first ring when I call it at you guys?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do you first and then we'll just do tanks. We only need 2 ring. Whichever tank's on in the pulse can get the second ring.
You want me to keep calling who range should attack in phase 1?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, yeah. It's fine. It's not like a lot to call in phase 1. You're not like drowning
I'm
on
basically calling it based on where melee get cucked.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Definitely helps.
Yeah, like Wendy said, the Arcane Burst, Weak Horizon,
Oh, yeah.
never, so that's why we're having issues with it. A lot of them are off actually, but that one definitely.
Gotta set that one on and see what happens.
Azshara Arcane Burst Dispel assignment.
I'm gonna turn it on in combat.
5,
So I can probably just call the order, but I mean everyone should probably turn it on.
1.
We'll see what it looks like next time.
It's a progress bar.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we'll see what it actually
Yeah.
shows. Like maybe the fact that you don't have it loaded might fuck it up. We'll find out. I don't know enough about Weaker.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hulk and 5.
Kill the Hawk. Watch it. Res him.
I'm gonna die. Never mind, I'm good.
Alright, if she's good, res him.
Range on you for now.
Yeah, they could just split it.
Beware.
I think
Charge
I
Spear.
edged her out a little bit, and they got the buff.
And then I think a Charge Spear must have still made a mistake. Or?
That's a spear.
Charge spear.
Yeah,
and
charge
me, but
spear
it went
while
to the
he
red
was.
left.
Oh, so just
angry.
by default, the Charge Spear does that much damage when they have the buff, even if it doesn't hit the wall. Okay, nobody.
It's 4 times buff, right? I think 4 times damage.
It might have still hit the wall. Either way, let's just toss
It
that
did
ball
not
down.
hit the wall, I guarantee.
When it hits the wall,
I'm
it's
just
like
surprised because
400K.
it does like no damage normally. I'm surprised it even killed us. Either way, but either way, that's
I think it's 4 times or 5 times when they are buffed.
I took 200k from the line portion and then 400k from the AoE.
The explosion is 400K.
yeah. So that means it did hit the wall, right?
No,
It exploded,
it hit the water.
But it's not supposed to explode unless it hits the wall.
It always does
It's
some damage.
exploding through some other means. I was standing directly.
Oh yeah, it's targeting you. Then I don't know.
Perpendicular.
Yeah, like because
Like,
normally you're only
there's no
supposed to take the one tick. I don't know. Who cares? That's
It targeted me twice in a row and it didn't blow up the first time and I didn't fucking move.
that's a toss ball. It doesn't matter. I need 1 second, by the way.
With flask.
Maybe Charge Spear always blows up and have the buff? Like, that's been a consistent
I
thing.
think it always blows up regardless. It just doesn't do much damage if they're not buffed.
Where's Gibby?
Here.
Okay.
It detonates when it reaches its destination. I assume the player it's targeting would be the destination.
Yeah, it's
No.
200K if it explodes, 100K otherwise, so it still is significant.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Be sure to randomly interrupt the chain lightning guys every chance they shouldn't get off.
Hulk and 5.
Keep watch on lightning orbs too, guys. We gotta cut down on phase 1. Beam.
Second.
Watch blue orb. Reservoir. What? I guess I clicked it. Sorry.
Can I get into 4?
Logging LOS. Save anything that comes up for the next Hulk.
Hulk in 5.
Ready for a beam? Burn the Hulk. Beam's up. Oh, we gotta smash this Hulk. It's gonna probably get one tick, it's not a bit. Nice job, it did it.
Beware.
Just give Serana some love ranged. Soak orbs, we got one orb that looks totally unsoaked. It's gonna cause you guys some pain.
Second and 5.
Gonna freeze.
We are gonna get these beckons, so get out of the Buddha, Wendy, Griffin.
Ooh, I'm down.
Stack up, stack up. Okay, just play to decrease, guys. Play to decrease.
Complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
We can't survive for a minute and 20 without you.
why
Let's just try.
not?
Let's just
Whatever. Just go.
Try to get to the spells at least.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard though. David,
That'd
he's
be
gonna
good.
get, he's gonna get like 150 stacks by then.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's like good.
Okay, we'll see. Oh,
Kind of a melee suicide taunt, maybe. Bubble.
it won't. It won't. You won't be able to drop stacks. It takes too long.
Sure.
Are you sure, Gaby? She's taking damage from me.
She
Oh,
heals like, for the first.
Just taking damage.
She has a very brief period of action.
Oh yeah, it's like it's just like literally just my eye beam that gets. I see immune show up on my screens at times. Alright, drop your stacks. Get ready for these ads. Gazi, oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. Let's just.
Which one did you have, Yeska? The decree?
Back left.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to put. I was back right, but I wasn't quite sure. It looks like.
They're more
I
like
guess
left
those-
and right, but I don't know. They're close enough.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I stood in my corner and Timon was to the right.
Did I get stacks on accident? No. Oh, that was weird. I only had like 46. I think. I don't see
Doesn't
why. I
matter.
would just, see why I would get one shotted there. That's weird. Well,
You
oh,
could
I got
have
hit
flipped the
for.
metal. It's very possible.
Wasn't I got hit for fire and K.
Okay, so you definitely. I mean, you probably built stacks super fast.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I was almost at 50. So. That's
Yeah,
probably
you were
too
at
much.
37, so that's like that 40 stack that's supposed to be taunt swap. So I guess we're just always gonna die on the 40 stack.
No.
I mean, I guess
you
you'll
can
survive
do
300k
it.
sometimes, right? It was barely an overkill. Yeah, the 50 stack will definitely always
It
kill.
was 350 and like 160 absorb plus 15 overkill. It's like fire and K.
So the next one would be like what 600-700k. That's
Yeah, you're probably dead there. I mean, that's like my entire life. I mean, fire and K is like, why is my life so low? Am I doing anything wrong? No. It's like,
because you do this thing called mitigating damage, so you don't need 800k of use.
yeah. So I mean, like, if it's gonna hit me that hard, I'm pretty much like, I'm gonna barrel.
Well, the whole point is to have swap by then, right? On a healthy pull.
Yeah,
So
we
if
would
you guys
swap
will
before
swap
then,
before that would have been the hit that you would have taunted.
I just wouldn't
So
think that
it
would kill
happens
me.
pretty quick, so it needs to be like a pretty constant swap back and forth.
5,
Because you
Probably
were
when
at
you drop
37
stacks.
stacks in like
3,
8 seconds.
2, 1.
That felt faster than normal. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it did seem a little.
Lots of people died to beam there, by the way.
Yep, just be careful on that beam that spawns with the ads. We gotta start surviving that consistently so we can learn the arcane burst to go.
I got meleeed by the boss.
Aggro dump.
Don't have one.
Fuck, I met it right.
Hulk in 5 or 3.
Beam.
Top.
I get really nervous when I can't see the beam because it's so far.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's right on me and I'm about.
Oh, look at this. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. It beckons me through the beam. Dude. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Ooh, something shiny.
Beware.
Res him. Res Yaska. Soak is.
Get a beg for grip, Jessica.
Well, I thought it was cool because the console actually like is a
Delayed you?
Go around it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fun.
Made you walk like extra steps. That's cool. I don't know, maybe.
Gonna
Probably
free.
use that card then.
Hulk and
All the
5.
plus available on Serenus, please.
Yep, anyone can focus on us at this point.
And Hulk.
Beam. This Hulk's gotta die a little faster, might get one tick. Oh, missed up. Just focus Uranus, burn through. Soak these orbs.
They're pretty even range. Keep hitting Athena.
Soak orbs. Ooh, that's
Wow,
a
these-
Alright, stack up for the crease. Right on Skull, everybody right on Skull. Keep whipping, no one should be at really high stats.
I'm like, why am I taking damage?
Keep Cliff alive, you should be.
We're all alive.
Is anyone besides me?
Good job,
whose
guys.
skull looks a
Really
little
well.
bit like a penis
Well
there?
Thanks for sharing one.
Anytime, Jody.
Soak melee. Back in? Probably reset stacks before these ads
Lift
spawn
it above.
early. And
I have.
just be careful. Guardian. Our Glyph is going. Our Gazzy's going first. He's whipping.
Here comes the beam.
Oh, I'm feared.
Glyph.
Right through the middle.
Oh, sorry. Rig a piece. Rig a.
Dead.
It's okay.
Did I need to swap before then? Did I fuck that up? Yup.
I
yeah.
when I draw my
Yeah, no, I didn't get my dumb ass out. Like okay, so we just gotta figure out the swap between us before the jolt. Okay.
I think right
Yeah,
there.
well, you'll start memorizing exactly at what points in the poll.
So I think
Yeah,
right
I'll get it. I just need to know what I'm looking for.
once
the
the
feel of
ads
it.
are dead, we have to be like here by the console, so we can be doing this one.
Yeah, we have to like quick. Like as soon as that beam goes out, everybody needs to collapse at a console because the boss is gonna come to you. So just worry about surviving the beam and finding a safe spot by the console. I got totally distracted by that AoE fear that Glyph destroyed us with right as the ads were up.
And we're gonna need to have stacks dropped when you're getting dispelled too, because you're taking damage from the explosion, even though you're getting.
Yeah, you want to probably have already dropped your stacks by then. Like that's the safest thing to do would be dropping your stacks like right as the ad spawn. So that's probably a good idea to like make sure, because that way the most you can have by the time you're getting dispelled from Arcane Burst would be like 7 or 8. Like
Yeah, repair piece.
Yeah, we need a repair, please.
Oh, yeah, I think I have one unless there's.
Oh wait, there's one in the back right now. Okay.
Yeah, I
Thank
tried
you,
to
Shimon.
bop you there and it did not get it in time. The bop landed on me.
Every time I see another Jeeves out there, it's gonna get a little unsettled.
Is it hard to find who to bop in that?
I'm trying to find out how through LVUI to make it show up on the raid frames, but I haven't found it yet. I was going to do that after raid 2.
This week R might be the death of Gibby bots.
Well, if everybody gets this weak aura and leaves it just like this, and repairs at the start of raid, we're gonna be pretty close.
It's gonna be
Okay.
like, make sure you give mid 100 left.
You're starting to borderline make us sound like an organized guild, man. So I
It
need to,
says
like,
repair,
deal.
you fucking ape. That's what it says. It might actually, Guzzy. It might make the beat.
It shames you into becoming a better player.
If it doesn't, I can put it in. Mike, let's start dragging him to the middle.
Get that Guardian in early so you
Dragon
can
where?
have it up for the start
Like
of
right
phase
here
two.
instead of this side.
Maybe like make Guardian your first GCD. Just get it out
Just
of the way.
to be more centralized. And then you'll have to move left.
Alright, dude. Next level.
Pretty much. I mean, because you're not doing anything.
Hulk
when
in
it's
through.
playing.
Hulk. Do not stun. Never stun. Beam.
Top.
Some melee go to Daniel.
Range DPS Serana.
Rest Palpatine.
Beware.
Soak orbs. What? Don't put the beam. Don't be. Keep it. Did we res? Oh, we already used it.
Charge spear. Did I
Hulk in
just,
five.
Hulk.
Hulk.
Beam. Specialist Hulk, we're about to get cut off.
Don't forget to break the crushing depth.
The Hulk.
Beware.
Yeah, kill
Get
crushing
the orb,
depth.
guys.
All DPS on Nathan. All DPS on Nathan.
Top me. Oh! That's my bad.
That's okay. There was a lot of things gone wrong at that point in the pool. We had two people dead.
So anything special to do when you get back into the beam?
No, you just gotta get
Bob,
Probably, maybe?
Bob. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Call for a grip, right? Maybe.
Oh no, you need grip to the beam and die.
We were soaking behind the pillar that was where the Beckon went. Took me.
You just ice block for it.
Just as blocking things.
That's a mobile classes over here.
Yep.
Maybe.
No, it's too far from my teleport. 'Cause I teleported and we put it back here in the back for Beckon forward.
Let's try to get a couple of good pulls on those arcane burst of spells in tonight, guys. But we're getting much more consistent at phase one. Not that that pull is a good example, but shit will happen. It's not a big. So it's going to be a little bit of regression when we got rid of the hero in phase one, so that's fine. "40 minutes, guys. Make them count."
Better shot, please.
5,
Thanks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
You may need the reflash, by the way. I think I did miss it by for.
Get their gaze
Ouch.
Hulk in 5.
no power I cannot defy.
Helps. Beam.
Range
Range
DPS on
Can't
Nathan.
soak right now, so someone else.
Second's coming.
Anyone got us on.
Again, range.
Preferably,
on
it's
Nathan.
preferably right, so we're not losing. Rage, Nathaniel.
Beware.
Yeah, I see you running for him. So Gorbs. This one get cleave.
I'm freezing.
Falcon 5.
Second.
We're super low on these odds, but it's probably not a bad thing. Kill Hawk, you gotta focus Hawk. Don't accidentally kill one of these.
Stunning.
Beam.
Watch the beam.
Watch out.
Blow this Hulk up. Let's go to get at least one tick. We don't want to.
We gotta stop.
If we can DPS around
If we can beat the
now.
orbs, we can beat the orbs. Okay, just soak the orbs fast. Soak the orbs fast. Keep Serratus up as long as possible. Alright, let these explode. Get to the stack. Get to the stack. Alright, that should be acceptable.
Yes, Gazi. I love you.
There's an orb
We
going
need to go to that next one as soon as.
Back left. Whoever's back left, yeah, it needs to be in that orb.
Oh, the. Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody wasn't in the back left.
Yeah, Did someone have back
tried.
left on the screen?
Yeah, no, I did. But I did the exact same thing last pool and it was fun.
Someone might have accidentally been standing in it, but yeah, back left is it's really
other
left.
It's a soak.
Yeah, you're looking at the middle of the room. It's the one to your left, looking at the middle of the row.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, the perspective means a lot there. Let's see if we can get to these spells. Res
But,
Lexi.
No, I
Res
have
Lexi.
spell.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if we can get to these spell. Let's focus up, guys. We still have a Guardians on cooldown. Drop your.
Oh, switch.
I have her.
Nice.
Get ready for the beam and then get ready for dispels. Guys, you get.
Swooping. Oh. Someone.
Watch the beam.
Watch
Ring
out.
a piece.
Right in the middle of it.
It's a bad one. Ring a piece. That's a really ugly beam.
How many
we can
stacks
work.
do I have there? Yeah, how many stacks do I have there? Let's try 30. Let's try 30.
Yeah,
That
can't
beam
do
is
it.
always
I
gonna
can't
be
reset
ugly,
it
right?
before
We'll
that.
always go through the ads. Like,
Oh, I guess.
Yeah,
you
but that's
can
not that
counter
much of a
there,
problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in at 30 and talk for me.
The beam will always go through the odds, yeah.
no, but you say that one is ugly, but I think every single of those beams.
No, that one was bad because it sandwiched us into the council. That one was carved. That was like anything that comes close to the council is bad RNG there. We want a lot of space. Like imagine if the beam had gone from X through Moon. Like imagine how easy that would be for us at the
It
council.
was a little bit, yeah.
We
there
had
was
it like
still a row to
there was still
squeeze.
space, yeah, but it's definitely like much more inconvenient. It's not like it's. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
At some point in the fight, that won't matter to us at all, sure, but we're not at that point in prog yet. We're having a beam like 3 inches away from us won't affect us.
Repair under the gigantic beam of light.
In 2 weeks, it probably won't matter. Whoa. That's next level, Gazi. Heaven's got some hardcore shit going on.
Five, four, three, two, one.
We could survive that shitty overlap. We're like almost done with phase 2 and we already know we're good on the crease, so like we're pretty close to being ready to work on these. We just gotta really get better at that like 20 seconds. Dispels in general we gotta get comfortable with going forward in the they never go.
Falcon 5.
I cannot defile.
Sweat.
Beam.
Resum.
Top.
Range on Nathaniel.
On Ethanol.
They're gonna hit Nathaniel. 8.
Beware.
so forth. There's one that looks quite big. It's fine. Dodge these blue.
I have to move out of this.
Second.
Hulking 5.
Back and I can't stun.
Foreman's gonna get it.
Blow this Hulk up. We need to blow it up. Beam.
Beam comes.
You call those.
Huh?
You can have those. I'm gonna not call beam.
Oh, I don't care. It just. It
No,
wasn't happening.
you're seeing them like a little early to me, and I'm a little inconsistent. I think that's something that should have done.
Beware.
Let's surround us.
Soak these orbs.
I can't go. I can't bring her over that.
That's fine. Let's finish this orb. Let's just do these agree as well as we can. It's probably gonna be a wipe. We don't even have this build. So try.
For Star, what happens if someone's running behind the group?
It doesn't matter because they're
as
still
long as
stacking
someone's
with the
stacked
person
up.
in the middle. They're still stacking with that person standing in.
Okay.
So you don't need to be on each other. And your little puddle that you drop only hurts yourself.
Yeah, that's what I think Scary
Doesn't hurt the other.
is
Yeah,
confusing
that
and
confuses
scary.
me too.
Yeah.
You see yourself dropping it on them, but they're not actually taking it. Alright, melee, get to 4 or 5 seconds.
Second
Let's
and
both
5.
call the beams actually. That way, if one of us forgets, it'll always be.
You can still do dispels, by the way.
Yeah, we'll just have healers do it. We'll have Lexia. You can do one and then a master spell, so you can get 2. Here comes the ads, and then beam 5. It's a big beam for us guys. Let's get better at it. Gazi.
Oh, that frozen orb just slowed all the guys.
Get him.
Yep, go ahead and ring.
Oop. Okay, we got to taunt earlier than that then.
Yeah, so probably like right before the ads reach the middle there, or right before that beam spawn.
It's not. It's when my stacks drop.
It's not. We can't do it whenever it has.
Yeah, dispel.
Let's go ahead and.
6 beam deaths. Oh my god.
2 dispels of I think would not deserve.
I didn't get the. It's not showing up for me.
It doesn't show
You know,
anything.
if the
for
beam ends
deaths,
up
you
like
just die.
that, we could always come to the pillar to the left and just deal with it like.
Yeah, it's hardly sustainable because of like the RNG potential. Like we got to get really good at dropping bursts in a tight confined space because that's what we're gonna have to do the entire. Like we're gonna have to like really get like we're gonna have to like everything's gonna be happening on the different sides of the pillar. Like one side's gonna have dispel, one side's gonna have detonation spot, the other side's gonna be used for like the boss and the Myrmidon, and then so we gotta get used to it. Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
wanna be slow.
for hold on guys. For the ads, you really have to hold Frozen Orb until they're all grouped up.
Yeah, just don't hit them. Because it can be Bracer, it can be, yeah.
I've been delaying mine actually because I wanted to hit everything.
Well, that time it wasn't delayed.
I think I just like wanted to hit Azshara actually, and then like the last few seconds of the orb is below the ads, but just feel out of it.
So you want to wait until they're fully in the middle?
Yeah, wait till
Yeah.
they're just all grouped up. Like that goes for everybody in case our Bracer slows too.
I think maybe it wasn't my. Maybe I had a blizzard there.
I am ready, by the way. Did I not say it? Oh, I couldn't see it. It was hidden.
It says you're ready.
I clicked it after I finished asking.
Is there a way we can be more consistent in phase 1?
4, 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of personal accountability at this point. We need to just it's a lot of just falling asleep on arcane orbs or the blue orbs, lightning orbs. think that's the majority of it at this point. I don't think the beams are causing us much trouble. Like try to stack F. Try to stop F4 stacks. Don't take the 5th stack if we can avoid.
Hulk and 5.
Watch
Hulk.
Beam. Stun. Some of us are fucking. Just hit the Hulk. It's not a problem. Oh, nice. We're good.
I try to delay just in case it's coming late. I mean, as long as he doesn't.
That was just a little bit. That was just a little bit later than normal.
Gonna have
but
to soak after beam.
Ranged and Serranos.
Beware.
So far.
Hulk and 5.
I'm gonna freeze.
Second.
Here it comes.
Kill Hulk.
Beam, watch out.
I'm gonna crush him though.
Res Deja. Let's try not to die here, guys. Let's get us all through the D3.
After the Hulk's down, range break the bubble.
We can stop it from getting a tick. We should be okay. Soak these orbs. We gotta soak quick. We're about to push degrees. Kill Athania. Onk up. Let's get to the stack spot.
Give me into
Fortitude and
please.
it. Someone should be in back left. Yep. Who's in back left? That orb's not being soaked. Okay, there you go. Now.
You actually have to just stand in the orb, like look for where the orb is, not just don't step back left.
Yeah, it's a little. We can like reposition skull, but it's kind of like close enough that I'm not too worried about.
Yeah, I mean people should look at the back left one. It shouldn't be a problem.
Guardians
melee.
as soon as they're up.
Yep, melee get the force.
After this jolt, I'm coming to get her, Mike.
Sure.
I got Yeska.
Let's go ahead and drop your stacks. Guys, if you're ready.
Sweep him.
Go now, right?
Yep.
Beam.
Come get her.
Bring a beat. Nice.
Take her now. Ah, I went into the beam. That was stupid.
Okay, it's getting better and better. Let's go as long as we can.
Dispelled.
Oh, I do see it. So Zhuang's next.
So
Dispel Zhuang. He needs to hit. Or he'll time out. It'll time out.
Beware.
Alright, let's push on.
no, up to left.
But I do see the weak aura, at least.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, let's wipe it up. That was better. It's getting better and better. I think the taunt swap was even right? You said it was just a beam.
Yeah.
Alright, that's
I'm
good.
retarded.
That's fine. That's gonna happen. We're gonna have a lot more dumbass deaths to beams to come here. It's gonna be a constant meme for the next 3-4 weeks.
Hey, yes, do you have to be line of sight that person to spell?
So
him?
that's what I was gonna say. So what you'll want to do is, here I'll just.
Is your imp being an LOS not good enough? Or
No,
just your
no,
imp?
you have to be in line of sight of your pet in order for the dispel to go.
Oh, that makes
so,
sense.
So put the pet like right here, because it's a 30-yard range. So just put it like out here somewhere, and then you can step out here. Like
I
we're
see
hiding
what
right
you're
here.
saying.
So you make a triangle
Right here.
between
and then just move out. Yeah, and then just move out to the like this area right here. And just hit dispel and move.
So you draw a
then
triangle with that.
You can get
Yeah.
somebody on this side. Now, if someone's on this side, the pet should still be able to reach. I think. If
Or they
it's out
shouldn't be
far
there
enough.
because then they're
They
gonna
shouldn't be there now.
So imps
yeah.
can just be on star, like really close to star should work. I mean, you can definitely position it a little better than star, but star should get the job done. You would only have to pop
Well,
out
we
the
don't have, it
console.
doesn't have, it's triangle. We don't have to even cut it that close. We could
Oh,
literally
well,
put
yeah,
the
but
imp. We
that
can
ra-
literally
that
put the
range
imp. We can literally put the imp in the center of the room, and it'll hit the.
The only reason I suggested where I'm at right here, like jumping right here, is in case we have to. I don't know. Do you think we'll ever
Awkwardly
do this well? Yeah, because I know that I know we'll be over here, but we could be hiding back here. I'm not sure. If the boss is here, we would definitely need to be right here, so that wouldn't be possible. Yeah, as long as we're here, and we
I would
can
definitely-
step out right here.
I mean, I would definitely like aim like between star and X at the very least. Like, I would definitely want to get like as much of that LOS on that whole area as possible. But it shouldn't be a problem if we're going.
So if you just put it there, at least hit the boss right now.
So I can just call out the order, but yeah, all you gotta do is change the load conditions of that weak aura from never to in combat. And for me, it wasn't showing, so I had to switch to encounter. So I just had to check in combat and in encounter, and then automatically it filled in the depth. The Azshara fight, and it showed up. So for now, for the rest of today, I'm just going to call who's first on that week aura. Does anyone know exactly when the bursts go out? It must be really early because every time I see them, they're about to explode. Are they like already out by the time the ad spot?
No.
I think they come out during.
Is it
It's
just a
like-
lot less time?
It's when they're talking about the taunt, like coming out like the beam. About
What's the duration on Arcane?
15 seconds.
Oh, so it's not 30 seconds. Okay.
No, it's
I
really
thought it was-
short. That's
yeah,
why you gotta
really-
kind of go in a chain.
So the third person can almost just like time out, right? Does the third person even need it?
Right, they could just yeah.
It's probably just optimizing to get them to DPS as quick as possible.
Falcon 3.
That's probably why there's only 2 markers, not 3 markers.
They definitely don't want like a third person doing extra work for now.
Range on Nathan now.
Beam, watch out.
You're ready to soak orbs? Oh, it's quite a while away.
Beware.
There you go, orbs. Kill that crushing depth.
Second and 5. Range, get away.
I'm freezing. Make sure I'm.
Hulk.
Hulk.
Beam in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Same place.
After the Hulk, break the Volbo range.
Careful with that pinch melee. Hold on.
I'll freeze next.
Nice round.
Range on Nathan now, please.
Beware.
Soak these orbs quickly. Push the bosses. Keep it.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I did something stupid.
It's like we have a res. Try to pull it back out of LOS. That's fine. Just go Serenus. Okay. Restack.
Oh, I'm getting.
Beckons.
Oh.
Guardian Spirit on you.
Yeah. Restack. Follow your instruction. That Buddha high or.
On the moon. Yes.
Back right, let's soak.
I think we had a couple of orbs that were.
Yeah, I went over to try to get that one, but it wasn't enough.
Keep Yeska up. Keep Yeska up.
You see, I'm like standing in that orb thing, and I'm still taking stacks. Is somebody too close to me?
Oh no, well. Let's figure.
Guardians.
That could have been it. Someone could have been in your solo.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Melee go up to 4 to 5. Drop your
She's
stack.
Beam in 2.
Okay.
Watch it.
Stand divided.
Hot now, Mike.
I'm looking for.
Oh,
Flap
wow.
is first. Flap is first.
You can get him. Okay.
Let's get him. Xanus next. Wendy just oh jeez, I went to. Let me call who's next, guys. Don't go to the LOS spot before I call. No, you were fine. You were fine. Yeah, Wendy, you went there a little too early. And just make sure you, in like worst case scenario, just mass the spell next time and like kill you too. But at least
Hide.
there's an orb about the. Was that a detonation? Oh,
Yeah,
it just looked like an orb. I saw an orb graphic. I was just. Yeah, that's fine, Wendy. That's the first time I've actually been calling the order, so I don't blame you for just going to the LOS spot. That was like a safe play. You were just not trying to hit the ravens. So I'm gonna just call the order. It's really easy. But I'll explain how to. I mean, it's. I already explained it. It takes 2 seconds, but yeah, we'll probably just have the raid use the whole raid use the aura, so you guys can know your own.
I'm starting to like this fight now.
Oh, so you don't have to check in combat or an encounter. You literally just have to uncheck never, and it'll. So what you should be seeing should be matching what I'm seeing. If somebody sees a different order than the one I'm calling out, let me know. But if they're in sync, then that's good. Then everybody in the raid can be using it. It just follows the weak aura. You don't even need to wait for a call out. Like if you're first, you always go. I mean, I'm still gonna, like, we'll still talk and communicate just because it's more efficient that way. But yeah, the first person just go if you're first in the aura. The aura shows 3 bars in descending order, one on top of the other. The one at the top is in green text, and that represents that, and it'll have a 1 by it. So that's like the first person to go. Then the next person will get elevated to green text, etc. It'll show 1, 2, 3 by people's bar. I don't even think that's usable for them, dude.
Steve. It's gonna like wreck their single.
I think it's worse for them than every club.
It is.
Yeah, I don't ever see them use it. That was good prog though. We're getting really close to surviving that overlap.
Falcon 2.
Demon 2.
Gotcha.
It's right where it was.
Ranged on Serenus.
That beam's a little tighter, so you can't squeeze the pillar. Just be aware of that. I don't see you don't have a reason to, but definitely can't fit between the pillar.
Frozen.
Break the orb range.
Raziesko. Show Seranus a lot of love. Show Seranus a lot of.
Top mid.
Here, have a dark.
Freezing.
Falcon 5.
Dead.
Just wipe it. Just wipe it. I guess we could have gotten the free practice, but it doesn't matter.
Someone said wipe it. I'm gonna stand right here.
Me too.
Did you guys hold hand?
I'm not gonna say what I was holding.
But whose was it?
That's the problem. It was still a Bombi.
Beware.
You have proven yourselves unworthy.
If you need to repair, go ahead and release.
I went to
then
the
just
circular
mount
arcane
whatever.
orb thing and fucking thing landed.
My weak aura is not calling me a fucking ape Bombi, so I don't need to repair it.
Okay.
It's set to
You want to
30%.
drop a bot anyway?
So when people use a traveling mount, but the guys are here.
Hey, sure, I'm dropping a Jibby bot.
No, this one doesn't have a sound. But it screams at you when you're at 30% threshold.
Like that?
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I didn't mean to, or Zoog, I didn't mean to drop a much more handsome and shiny and.
If you're in the green area and you get targeted for Becky, you can just take the portal to red, and you should be far enough away almost.
Can we get buffs, please?
No.
Oh, no, can you?
Only
Do you
if
mean
said blue.
AI?
Yeah, it's a please.
I want to bring back Shaman buffs, dude. Like, bring back Wind Fury.
Yeah.
Bring back Reckoning Bombs.
Five, four.
I just want Pat Battle Res. Just give Huntress Pat Battle Res back.
I agree with that.
I'm good. Like, they don't need anything else. Just give them that.
That'd be nice.
It's not like they're OP and Mythic Plus and they need to worry
Not
about
like
that.
you ever run with hunters either.
No, that's a few times I do. I wanted to. Just be careful, guys. Just try not to get hit by lightning orbs. No cheap death. Ready for beam.
Root melee.
You can start getting greedy and just stay on the other side of this beam from now on and just let range finish this hold. Especially we can take some, we can soak some stacks here melee while we're busy. Or while we're...
Nothing. Some DPSing.
Res flap.
We got back ending to the beam.
I'm thinking that's probably happening to us consistently, so let's start figuring out how we can minimize that occurrence. It's probably a steady source of deaths for us on everything. Palpatine also?
No, I just was trying to get within range of Aethanel and hit the beam.
Oh, that's okay.
Ethan on leads, love.
Because she was too far to range.
Yeah, I clipped it a few times. Or a few phones ago too. Yeah.
Hulk in one.
Everyone needs to focus over down to the...
Spear, beam in two.
Watch the beam. Right through the hall.
Range will need help. Help on the hull.
Range to Aethanol. Yeah,
It
right.
didn't.
Gonna
It
freeze
didn't
in a
get
second.
off.
Yeah, we're good.
Arcane orbs and kill the bosses evenly. Nathaniel needs a little. That shit's fine. Watch these blue orbs are like all. Alright, kill bosses.
Negative beacons.
Stack, stack, stack. Grip them if they are back.
Oh yeah, me. Ah,
Ice block it if you got.
thank you.
Alright, let's try to get this right, guys. We had a couple good
No one's
ones.
soaking them. There you go.
Yeah, we might be missing that.
Oh, I thought he needs to be in there. Okay, so nice.
How am I so fast?
Keep Hora and Snuzzly yellow. Let's get in the middle. Melee, get up to 4 or 5 stack. We want to survive that beam that goes out during the ads, guys. And then we want to stack up and get out of LOS for Arcane.
I got Samus.
Here comes the ads. Drop your stack.
She's mine.
Reset your stacks. Let the ads in, no slows. Gazzy,
Comes a beam right now. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
get away. Rig a piece.
Ton in 3.
Hora first. Xanus next.
I still have it.
We need a Hora, Dispel and Hora.
Well, oh, he's never mind. Flap yourself.
All of us LOS. Suicide. Kill each other. Oh, I meant like all of us hit each other, Hora, so we don't hit anybody else. I'm sorry, I should have done it. Yeah, and in the future, that's just how we have to play that, so they can continue progging.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
Hide.
Was there a problem with your positioning, Iska, or did you just forget that you're first?
No, I'm not first. I said alphabetical order.
Oh no, we were talking about I thought you were talking about the order of the people we dispelled, not the people who dispelled. He has an order on his notes. It's just you, Flap, and then Pal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good that we cleared that up eventually. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'll go first. I would have, but I didn't want to like below.
No, of course, that's totally justifiable. It's not a big deal.
Jibby, take a quick look at the YouTube video I posted.
You mean the strat video?
I just posted a new one.
Oh,
Just like it should only be like 10 seconds. There's like an order on the nameplate somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll probably be a little more efficient. It looks like a different weak aura though, alright? That's just
Yeah,
a
I don't
different
know.
weak. We'll look into that.
For the
I'm
dispel.
definitely watching that video later.
It was just
It's
it was just footage of it was just visual of our arcane burst weak aura. It was just he was just showing me what it looked like for them when
I fucked myself by being on the wrong side of being there.
So that's probably been happening all night where Yeska hasn't been like, prepared to be the first one to dispel because we haven't like repeated the order. So that's our fault.
Also, a quick point about whoever does the first ring of peace. Make sure you're ringing them towards the console, towards Azshara.
At the middle and
Right, that's fair enough.
But don't think too much about it because in the end, like no matter where you ring them, the range are going to be able to finish them in time. Like we don't. It's not something that we need to stress ourselves aiming too careful. Like I don't think we've gotten one cast off since we started dropping these rings.
Just knock them away from Warmond.
I mean, in the end, like, melee should be back on the boss at that point anyway, just blowing it up. But yeah, cool, we should be able to get some speed. Team? Oh, it totally blew up. We survived.
Gonna soak early.
Arcane Orbs?
Beware.
You fools committed to the... Soak these up.
Hulk got a slam off, so...
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's much more important later. Oh no, it didn't. The rune's fully charged. Oh no, you probably just...
Yep.
Like, watch these blue orbs.
Ethanol needs help.
You can focus pretty hard here.
Hawk in 3.
Second. Switch to Hawk. Team. Ranger gonna have to really focus this Hawk. A lot of melee just gonna. It's probably gonna get one off. Yep. No, it looks like it's really generous. It didn't go. Soak these orb. And focus Nathaniel. Focus Nathaniel. Res Buddha. We have an orb. Yeah, soak it a little. Get ready to stack up here. Beckons might be going out. Maybe we beat it this time. Lexia, Xanus, Ice Blocking, and Grip Lock.
I got lucky, didn't actually go out.
Nice. Okay, so we just beat the DPS. I guess that should be our aim. Well, keep Snesley, Ice Block if you can. Warm on the Bubble, Palpatine, keep him alive. Keep Zulong alive.
I'm just dead.
Just heal Warman, heal Warman. Health stone, health.
You got my heal.
Oh, there's no way you could.
Big old fat heal. What? It's a big heal.
I believe it.
It's a bad.
Big old dick.
Drop your stacks, especially if you fuck up like me and you get too high. Make sure you're dropping stacks early. Like if you're 6+. Here comes that. Guardian. Second pop, just use whatever.
Take it.
Okay. Hold on.
Beam. Right through, almost right through. Bring a piece, any tank. Shining Force.
Who's first? Dispel? Oh, never mind.
That's my fault. I was too distracted by the
5, 4, 3.
I'll get better and better about knowing that that's where I need to be focusing on, not the odds.
You have proven yourselves.
I'm gonna just kind of stop worrying about the ads. Warman, do you kind of like manage those ads? Just call for the Shining Force if the ads aren't dead after the Ring of Peace go out.
It is so fast anyway.
Wait for like 2 Ring of Wait for. You should get. It should be 2 stuns and 2 Ring of Peace. Okay, Wendy can't Shining Force off a monster. Actually, it needs to be a friendly target. So I don't know. You want to be in. Yeah, sorry guys. You want to be like you want to be somewhere that you can Dragon Breath them or whatever it's called, so that way she can Shining Force off of you. You just gotta stay as close as you can with like respect to the beam. Like that time the beam cut right through the console right here where I'm jumping, so like you would have been able to come here where I am, and you would have been able to like use breath here, and then she would have been able to Shining Force off you.
Can we always do it like over here?
What do you mean?
Have the mage always on the side, and then it always pushes it to us.
You can
always blink.
You can just blink and ice block your own arcane burst if you get one, probably, or you can just even let it time out. You just have to run behind the pillar when it's about to time out.
The portal at green here that the lock drops, can you maybe drop it more towards green instead of the pillar? Kind of where I'm jumping, just because it goes right through the beam.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want it up against the board. Up against the...
Yeah, just because the beam goes through it.
What about on the red side?
That's fine right there. Or maybe just more horizontal.
The video had like a first, second, third attached to the nameplate, so like it was just like so obvious for the raid. Like as soon as a person had the first appear on his head, he just went. The person who was second was already standing where I'm jumping here, just like waiting. And as soon as the first person got dispelled, he like finished his rotation, and that was like the cue for the second person. Like as soon as the first person rounded the corner, the second person knew like he was available to go ahead and take. And like they basically just did it like an assembly line. They just did it in like an 8-second rotation. I didn't even get below like 5 seconds in it either. We'll get that good eventually. It's gonna take some. I probably have to find that aura.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
I would hero in phase 2 just for like to get a low attempt, but it's really just not like any good. Like we really just gotta learn that dispel and doing more damage to the boss won't. We could set a new low though.
I'd rather learn.
Yeah, it's like so
Hulks in 5.
Fuck no, give me cliff notes.
Rushing to 70% doesn't really do much good.
Beam in 2.
Hulk and beam, Hulk and beam. Melee are cut off. Melee can start being greedy with the first Hulk. It dies so fast. So in that case, we shouldn't have let ourselves get cut off. We should have just waited on the other.
Oh, 7-6.
Honestly, we don't need DPS on bosses as much as we do on the...
Yeah. I do like beating that back end a lot. Personally.
Second and 5.
We can just hero. It's like it's literally no good and it's no harm. It'll just help us. It will just beat that back in more often, which we already know we can beat anyway. So
Comes
blow
the
up the
beam.
Hulk.
There it
Stun it. Don't hit the boss. We have to soak these orbs a little bit. Don't hit the boss. Just wait.
Get off over, get off over,
Don't
get
hit
off.
a thing.
Why did we lose?
I honestly just thought it would help us beat the back end, but it ended up just being a
We can't
problem
do
on the
much
boss.
to
Yeah.
get the orbs in the beam.
Still though, I mean, it's still better to just stop DP. Just soak the orbs. So X, forget the orb. Forget the orbs. They can explode. They can get the X.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That's okay. That was a bad call. I won't call hero again. So. Just call for external. Apparently up. Oh, I'm stack star. I thought I was run star.
We're running with these guys.
Yeah, kept moving.
You left.
Yeah.
My infant moving like randomly, just make sure yours goes back in the spot.
Melee 4 or 5 stacks. 4 or 5 stacks. Guardians.
After this jolt, I'll take her. Go.
Bob flap. Bob flap.
Here's the beam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
Ring a piece. Ring a piece. Watch me. Any rings we have left? Shining.
Who's first?
Bobby. Bobby.
That's okay.
Take her.
Palp is second. Palp is next.
It got me
Gazzy, just go
eventually.
timeout. Oh, it's good. I think I didn't reset my stack. Yeah, reset stacks. A lot of us didn't reset. We're at like 15. That's what's killing a lot of it. That's okay.
Yeah,
The dispels are the.
stars.
Anytime your timer's about to run out, you need to just get to the spot. We'll get faster and faster about calling it. Can we do one more pull, or is it getting too late for people?
Yes.
I want to get like a better pull than that. Bob, is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can get right into it.
Yeah.
Not
I just want one
8:30
more.
first pull.
I need to repair that.
I want one more shot at those.
Drop a repair bot.
But to anyone that hasn't done it yet, go through the vodka package. Open up the. Look up the name of
The bursts. It's
Yeah,
disabled.
Azshara Arcane Burst, the speller, and go to the load conditions. Well, you just go to load, and you just have to uncheck the box that says never. You just have to uncheck that box.
Do what I said in the channel, it'll be that. If you do what I listed in the week aura thing, if you have it just like that, if you click load, like if you uncheck
Oh, you have
on the
all those
entire
settings.
package, yeah, it does it all at once.
Oh, okay. Well,
Everything will be loaded. You just have
we'll
to
do
click
that
on the main header, the vodkas thing. Don't click on an individual week aura. Just click on the main header, load, and uncheck never, and it will uncheck them for all.
So it wasn't for me, and I had to actually go through and individually check, and it still doesn't show up.
That's weird. Try what I did. I check in combat and in encounter. That's what I did. and
Yeah,
it
I
showed
did.
up.
I had to like turn on the in combat.
For me, I had to do it on in encounter.
I will go through these week auras tonight. I'll make sure everything is turned on that needs to be turned on, and I'll redo the face spin. I'll update it.
Seems to be working perfectly.
I mean, it's definitely really good.
Yeah.
Like, there's only a few small issues at this point. They're easily correctable. Like, they're definitely doing the job. Hulk and 5. Sorry. Bad. Rest, please. Someone has a chat.
Here's the beam.
Range can
I
handle
didn't
this.
say anything. Originally, anything.
Can I get a battle shot for it? Range on Serranos, Ethanol's way ahead. Range on Serranos.
Melee should be on Ceramics right now.
I know, but it's still like, that's not gonna keep grid.
I'm retarded.
And we have a lot of melee on the other side. They didn't all follow them. Get a good longing, get some cleaving.
Second and 5, move away from the middle.
Hulk in 3.
Beam shortly after, beam shortly after.
Beam in 2.
Watch me. Should be an easy one for me. Keep blowing around. Should be ahead of.
Orb.
We can. No, we're fine. Just push the bosses. These orbs will be slow. There's just that one big one. Just make sure it's a little smaller than that. Priority's getting the skull though. Priority's getting the skull. Everyone needs to get there now. Just let that orb blow up. It's not.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Make sure you're inside your little purple circle on the floor. If you're stepping forward, you still have to be in your little circle.
Yeah, you barely step forward.
Like,
I
literally
stepped
one step
right.
forward.
And
Oh wow, that didn't go good. We missed it over. It's okay, guys. That's fine. We'll call it a night there. We don't need to push it any later on first night of the. Consistency will come in with time, guys. It's cutting edge bosses. It's a lot of frustrating wipes to earlier phase. We'll get better and better.
We can use our this is a minor thing, but we can use our corals on the second Hulk. Otherwise, it just times out during the intermission.
Sure. Yeah, the fight's pretty much over by the time the Hulk's dead at this point, right? Like, yeah. It's
You
like
wasted during intermission, the buff.
Yeah, I mean, pretty soon we might even be looking at beating that set of arcane orbs, or do none of the videos do that?
You have to wait for 2 minutes.
Get him,
so you wouldn't
Sorella.
You want your cooldowns to be back.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to wait
we've
for.
had that problem already. Actually, we've been having our guardians not up, so maybe we should just be waiting out that beacon that I tried to beat a few times today. Maybe we should just let that beacon go through and just wait it out, right? Or is that too late?
That's too late. You want to beat the back in.
Okay, so then that was right. That's okay. We'll get better and better.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a slight tight timing.
It's not too bad. They die so fast. Once we get comfortable with it, we can control it pretty. That's what he does, Buddha.
Yeah, I was cheering him on too, Buddha.
He's got a nice voice, but mean words. Oh, Gazzy, take it 0 to 100 a little bit quicker, why don't you, dude? I don't spam spit people outside of random battlegrounds because they can't see that I'm spitting on it. They just see something unintelligible.
Just
that's
shut the
not-
fuck up, and we will spit on you right now, okay? Like, fuck you.
Whoa, Wendy.
Yeah, dude.
Stop. Gazzy, I never saw that side of you come out, dude. That was like your true colors you showed for 1 second.
I'm sorry, dude, I can't talk right now. I'm spitting. Okay.
Does anyone want to get like a higher key out of the way for the week? No?
The battle Nagatar has been randomized, so good luck finding your time.
Finding what?
Good
They
luck winning now.
randomized. Yeah, they randomized
Yeah,
the time of it stuff.
They went back to how it was pre. Whatever, when 8.2 first came out or whatever.
AKA ruined it.
Wait, what happened?
It's the patch notes.
Yeah,
it just occurs randomly.
Yeah, it's no longer set times like 8, 2, and.
It's 3 hours between.
What? That just made the
Alliance were winning sums, and that wasn't acceptable.
No, literally like 80% of our weekly conquest grind was me and Wendy just like going into battle after. That's horrible. That's such a bad.
The only problem was that both sides did it, not just Alliance.